can't do with them.
Yeah, they haven't been able to do it no matter what. Obviously, the big game set, Orlando, Cleveland. Here's the other big news in the league today. Coming off the best game of his career, Paolo Banchero, torn oblique. He will be out 4 to 6 weeks for Orlando. Probably won't miss the Celtics game because Boston doesn't see Orlando until the game before Christmas. But that's a devastating blow for a team that looked like they could do some early damage in the East.
Well, you want that team really to go out and play well, and without their star player, who picks up the pace? Is it the Wagner brothers?
Sacramento is at Atlanta. Hawks will be in New Orleans Sunday, then host the Celtics in the back-to-back on Monday. Chicago becoming a fun team in the first 2 weeks of the season. Back-to-back 20-point comeback wins. They will be at Brooklyn. Indiana at New Orleans. What are the odds of this? The Pels now have 4 rotation players on the injured list, and none of them is named Zion.
That's interesting.
Pretty stunning all the way around. And OKC tries to stay undefeated. They will be at Portland tonight. Their defense has been absolutely ridiculous in the 4-game start. We've got the Celtics without Al Horford tonight and the Charlotte Hornets without Brandon Miller. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis, if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend. Every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And while the nation is running to the polls, your favorite NFL team is running to the phones. Who's staying? Who's on the move?
We're not going to just make a move to make it. It's got to be the right guy.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Ho, ho, hold up! It's Jimmy Fallon, and you're invited to my place for Christmas. Get ready for a new channel of classic holiday songs handpicked by me. Plus music from my new Christmas album, Holiday Season. Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Radio. On now, Channel 17, or listen at home with the Sirius XM app. Just search Jimmy Fallon.
Your basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, that ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new Sirius XM app. NBA Radio, Sirius 207 XM 86.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite Sirius XM FC shows on the all-new Sirius XM app, now available for all subscribers.
5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. All right, Coach's Interview brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app and earn rewards and save on your groceries and gas with the Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Here is Sean Grandy with Coach Mazzulla.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. This is what I was wondering. Is there a line in a game? Is there a moment? Is there a point of no return? Famously, last year in Milwaukee, you sat everybody at halftime because that game wasn't coming back. The other night, it felt like it was like kept being right on the line. I couldn't decide, is this over or is it not? Is everything just individual feel? Are there any metrics in your head about when a game is done?
No metrics. Last game felt like the Philadelphia game at Philadelphia when we were in the exact same situation. We cut it to 3 points and missed. But we came back from 13 with like 2 minutes to go. And so I had that type of feeling. To where it was like it's just right there, it's a play or two here, and then we started chipping away, making plays, and so that last game was great because I think it's the epitome of a season. You don't get off to a great start, kind of in a low, and then you get yourself out of the low, and then once you get yourself out of the low, you kind of come up a little short. And so I thought it was really good for us. It's 2 things: you focus on how we have to get off to better starts, have to play better at certain times, but then you also see even what we're capable of at. When your backs are against the wall. So I thought it was a good learning point for us, for our guys.
And people say, man, and you stuck with those guys that help. Of all the things that are difficult about your job, that doesn't strike me as one of them. Is that, hey, the guys that are playing well, why don't we stick with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy.
When you go into this situation, first back-to-back, there'll be another one coming up, I think in about a week and a half. How much of what's going to happen and what we're going to see minute-wise here is sort of decided upon, discussed, and scripted ahead of time?
You try to, because you obviously want to have a game plan. You want to figure out over the course of 2 games, putting your guys in the best possible position. But at the same time, it really just kind of depends on how the game's going. But for me, these are the moments where you rely on your bench. This is where the Peyton, Sams, Luke's, Nimi, X, Jordan. This is where those guys, you grow them for later in the season. And so it's really important, and I feel really comfortable about those guys. And as we saw last year, these guys, those are the guys that win you 8 to 10 games a year.
Yeah.
And so you have to do both. You have to balance out the 2 games. You got to develop your guys and make sure they're ready to go.
How much of it is, hey, I got a left-handed pitcher, and this is a lineup with a lot of left-handed hitters, versus how much are you looking at the matchups versus what you want to, how many minutes you want your guys to play?
So I say for the bench guys, it's the matchups. The starters, they'll play, for the most part, our guys are, they're in great shape. They do a great job of taking care of themselves. They'll play their minutes. But for the bench guys, it's like you're saying, bring a pitcher out of the bullpen. So lefty versus righty. Who gives us the best chance to win this minutes when Melo's on the floor, when Melo's not on the floor, all those if-then scenarios. How can you win those?
Charles was here for a year. Will Hardy, you're with for a year. Ime, you're with for a year. But in coaching years, it has to be like dog years. When those years are high intensity, uphill, both ways, intense time you spend with a guy like that. Did you know right away when Charles was here that he wasn't going to be here that long?
That was the plan. I kind of told him that, I hope you're not here for a long time. I said it to all our guys. You hopefully you empower enough and we're successful enough to where everybody gets to the place that they want to be. And so it was kind of an understanding that he was close, and I think coming here, we helped him, but he helped us, and it was mutual, and it was great that we had him. He's young, but he has a lot in basketball years. He's got a lot of perspective, a lot of experience, being in Atlanta, being in Milwaukee, and so I was really grateful to have just his wisdom and his experience.
Wisdom and experience is interesting because we use the expression coaching tree because we can't come up with a better one, but when you think of adding someone to your staff, you are bringing the lifetime of knowledge that they have acquired from everybody they have been with before.
Yeah, so you're not just bringing Charles, you're bringing Bud, you're bringing the players, you're bringing Milwaukee, you're bringing Atlanta, you're bringing the DNA of kind of what has molded this person into the way he is, and you can just take so much from that. So I think that's really important.
Is it a hard thing to glean in someone how much they've taken from somebody else? Not everyone's going to have the same brain. Not everyone is going to absorb everything. Can you almost tell right away that this is someone who has studied and learned from someone else and is open to all the ideas?
Yeah, no question. I think you can listen to somebody and work with them. And, I think it's just more influence. This person was influenced by this. Especially you see that more in the younger coaches. They've been influenced by an organization or a coach or a team. And credit to everybody that we've had here has been really open-minded. I think it's important to understand everyone, but then at the same time be open-minded to what we could do together. Because the environment's changed, the roster's changed, the opportunity has changed. But so every one of our staff members has great open-mindedness, but they also have things, there's non-negotiables that they truly believe that they think are important for us, and I think that's how you have to have it.
All right, Hornets have been fun early, but we'll talk about them tomorrow because we get to do a sequel. In the meantime, we got game number 1. Celtics and Hornets is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Everyone's buzzing about Sugar Bee apples. Now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday. Pick up Sugar Bee apples for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 5 pounds. Yes, that's right. Just 97 cents a pound for deliciously sweet and juicy Sugar Bee apples. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market. Perfecting the art of fresh.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Whether you're carpooling the kids to the gym or catching a game at the Garden, those parking lots have one thing in common: Ford SUVs. Because whether you're hauling gear to practice or getting the gang together on Causeway, there's a Ford SUV that's just right for you and your crew, including the Ford Explorer with seating for up to 7, and the Bronco Sport with standard GOAT modes and 4x4 capability. Make your next stop your New England Ford dealers.
Four wins as the Celtics took the floor of the Fieldhouse Wednesday night. It was a night nothing went right until everything did. A 22-point deficit with 8.5 to go erased on an overtime stage until the champs finally ran out of gas.
Siakam trying to get free from Jaylen Brown, set the screen on White. Halliburton finds Siakam straight away, launches, 3 in the air, got it! Siakam got the clean look.
The furious comeback falling short. The Celtics now join the ranks of the mortals, where the Charlotte Hornets have pretty much lived the 20 years they have rejoined the league. But Charles Lee steps off the duck boat and into the head coaching job, and LaMelo Ball looks ready to take his next step. It's a weekend for the NBA Kings and the Queen City. First and 2, Celtics and Hornets in Charlotte. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Bosch Tools, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At Spectrum Center, uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Celtics have had some memorable nights over the last couple of years. We had Jason Tatum's 50-point game a couple of years ago. Had some big leads lost, including the Celtics losing that game early last year on the second night of the back-to-back. The starting lineups are brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Still no Brandon Miller. Seth Curry, the veteran, will join LaMelo Ball in the backcourt. Josh Green, who's the only one who shot threes well for the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals, moves into the starting lineup at the small forward spot with Miles Bridges and Nick Richards up front. The Charlotte bench has been the story in their first couple of games, including their win here over Toronto the other night. The Celtics playing tonight on the front end of the back-to-back without Al Horford will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley. Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Luke Cornett from Vanderbilt University.
All right, we saw it a lot during the preseason. How are the Celtics different with Luke Cornett versus Al Horford in the starting lineup?
Well, you know what Luke does? Luke is a guy who's going to, one thing he's doing, he's going to get and he's going to battle and he's not going to take any shots. But what he really likes to do is get into a situation where become a passer and more facilitator, setting the pick and run the floor.
The Ford F-150 first quarter is presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck and brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Eric Karakoids of Salem, New Hampshire. And Boston is up by 15 at any point in the first quarter. Eric will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. Nothing like coming home for Cedric Maxwell, especially when you get an extended stay here. Celtics will get 3 days here in Charlotte.
City, man, weather was beautiful. The day turned a little gray, but man, uptown Charlotte is alive, and they got football, baseball, all kinds of stuff going on right now.
Same uniforms tonight and tomorrow. Charlotte in the road teal uniforms, the old school pinstripe jerseys with white letters and numbers. They'll go left to right. Celtics will wear the alternate blacks for the final 3 games of the road trip. Green letters and numbers. They will go right to left. Luke Cornett will jump in against Nick Richards. And on a Friday night in the aforementioned Queen City, we are underway. It's one back into the hands of Derek White. He hands to Jaylen Brown. And away we go. Celtics coming off their first loss. Jaylen Brown bounce pass, first touch for Jason Tatum, who's had some big games in this building. He zips an entry to the cutter. It was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen against Bridges, steps back to the dotted line. That fall away is good. You can't defend it. You just hope it doesn't go in.
Impossible. They wanted to get Jaylen off early, and that was a designated play, trying to get him the basketball.
He had the slow start and slow middle and the slow finish in Indiana on Wednesday night. LaMelo Ball, a jump pass for Josh Green. He'll hand to Bridges. That lefty 3 from the wing is good. Charles Lee plays some Missoula ball. It'll be a lot of 3-pointers. They are 4th in the NBA in 3-pointers attempted. Tatum, little drop step, baseline extended. He steps back off the wrong foot. No good over Josh Green. Long rebound. Tatum got a piece of it. Deflected to Jaylen Brown. Returns to Tatum. Attacks, elevates, and scores off the window.
Boy, the strength that he showed then, going through the body of a 7-footer. Hitting him with the body, but still had enough to get that ball up on the rim.
LaMelo moves to his left, jumps into a 3. Got it.
That's his move. He wants to go left and then just swing out.
Shooting over 40% from 3 in the early going. Jaylen Brown drives, they double on him. Kick out Derek White, left-hand dribble drive, push to the left corner. Jaylen kick out to Holiday against Curry. Holiday spins to his right, leans into the contact, runs it up and in. Tying the game at 6. Minute and a half gone by here in Charlotte. Miles Bridges, outrageously talented young player in this league, and obviously has run into his troubles off the court. Bridges push pass for Josh Green. Return to LaMelo. It's a deep 3 for the left side. Way off. Tatum has the rebound. Knocked away out of bounds by Green.
Green is getting up, and what he's trying to do is trying to hit Tatum on every one of these plays. Hit him with the body, kind of knocking him around. And look at Green now. He's already up on Tatum, trying not to let him get the basketball.
Derek White will bring it across half court. Throws the shoulder into LaMelo Ball. Now picked up on Green on the switch. He returns it. They got Tatum against LaMelo. Double team comes immediately. White swings to the open man. It's Jaylen Brown. 3 no good. Back iron. And the rebound for Josh Green. Anything to get the ball away from Tatum. Bridges coming downhill. Jaylen trying to hold his ground. And they'll call the foul.
Think about Bridges. He's the load, man. He gets you in. He just shifts through with a big body of his. He's just trying to squeeze in and make a couple plays.
Kind of a great situation here for Charles Lee. He has a couple of really exciting young stars. No expectations whatsoever. Doing some Charlotte conversations here the last day or two. You realize the difference is Bridges drives baseline, reverses it up and in, scored, and the foul on the backpedaling Drew Holiday.
Man, went
exactly
right.
What you were saying.
Went right through his body, man. Strong player, get to his hole. Now, he was about to make a max deal before everything kind of went bad. Had a situation with his girlfriend, wife, and they took that contract away, came back for a smaller one. Now he's trying to see if he can get back in that money ball area.
3-point play for Bridges. He's got 6 early. The Celtics trail 9-6. Derek White with LaMelo Ball on him. And back it out on the wing. Tatum trying to get free from Josh Green. He does. That's where the ball goes. Tatum attacks and lays it up and in. He took a second to get the extra roll around the window, but Tatum cuts it to 1, 9-8 Charlotte here in minute number 3. LaMelo looking for an opening. Cornett comes out to slow him down. LaMelo Ball moves into the corner. Curry lines up the 3 and hits it.
Why are the Celtics doing that much double teaming against a team like this?
And leaving one of the all-time leading three-point shooters in NBA history, Seth Curry, open in the corner. Charlotte 3 of 4 from distance, and the Celtics trail by 4. Illegal defense. And Jason Tatum will shoot the technical.
I don't know what they told Green, but whatever he put in his Wheaties today, man, he is riding Tatum every time Tatum catches the basketball.
Free throw's good, cuts the deficit to 3, 12-9. I got to say, a little disappointed that the building is not full for the Celtics. Obviously, the only visit here this year will be these 2 games.
Wait for a while. Charlotte traffic is...
Yeah, it could be something, but just with the way it's filled in now, it doesn't look like there's a few empty seats. It looks like there's a lot of empty seats up behind the baskets and the balconies.
I-77, I-85. It'll slow you down.
Tatum will trigger the side of the bounce into Jaylen. He's got a good look at a 3, but he up fakes instead. Drives past Bridges, elevates, and got blocked at the rim by Richards.
Whoa.
Miles Bridges racing the other way, finds the trailer. Richards attacks Cornette, scoops it up, no good. That's good defense by Cornette. Took Richards out of his rhythm into a shot he didn't want to take.
Yeah, that's not Richard's shot.
Tatum against Josh Green. Switches to the left hand at the free throw line. Tatum turns, ducks under the shoulder, runs it off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. And it's eventually Richards that hands it to Miles Bridges.
Green is just trying to stay close right now to Tatum.
And Tatum is trying to deliberately go at him. Send a message. LaMelo Ball down the middle of the floor. Scoop pass. Tatum anticipated it, knocked away. Cornette outlets to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown runs into Josh Green. They'll call that foul. Celtics with the ball down 3.
Josh Green is trying to use these fouls of his. He's going to use them sparingly. And watch what he does. He goes right back and tries to go at Tatum again, keep him away from the basketball.
I really like the addition. You're adding a young player in Josh Green who's 23. He's had a lot of experience with Dallas now, particularly in the playoff run last year and in the finals. The best addition is yet to come because he'll be their 6th guy off the bench. Tatum to the left side. Jaylen Brown, his 3. Rims out. Offensive rebound. Luke Cornette, he's piling those up early. Kick to Tatum. Steps into a deep 3. Barely hits the front iron. Rebound LaMelo Ball.
Why doesn't Luke just take that ball back up? He's right under the rim. Side step.
Gets the hard screen from Richards. A little stutter step. Trying to lob it to Richards. Knocked away by Cornette. Playing free safety. Tatum up the middle of the floor. His scoop pass for Drew Holiday. Shakes off Josh Green and then sticks the 3.
Ooh, that was nice. Set him up nicely. Little pump fake.
Not getting a lot of attention early, but Drew Holiday is shooting the 3 very well. Over 55% now in the early going. We're tied at 12. LaMelo Ball down the right side, goes off the glass and gets the bounce.
Boy, that kid stays healthy, man. He can create a problem for you.
5 points, a rebound, and an assist early for LaMelo Ball. 14-12, Charlotte by 2.
Mouse in the house.
Jaylen Brown against the veteran Seth Curry. Pulls his way into the paint. Here's the step back. Same shot for the dotted line. This one too strong. Another back tap of an offensive rebound by Cornette. Jaylen's allowed to go get it in the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Jaylen, head of steam, goes around Seth Curry, lost the ball, has it back under the basket, throws it back out, deflected. Great reaction by LaMelo Ball to pick off that pass. LaMelo attacking Derek White, floats it up wildly, no good, but he'll get the foul call on Derek White, and LaMelo Ball will get free throws.
Got where he wanted to go then. This time just kind of skimmed through. And I love it when I see a guy defensively. And he says something on WFNZ, the flagship station here. He said, I'm going to play a little defense this year. Duh.
Averaging 26.6 rebounds and 8 assists a game against the Celtics in 8 career games. During the Ime Udoka year, he had a great game in Boston. It was one of the last games that the Celtics basically lost before they took off in the second half of that season on their way to the finals as LaMelo gets the first free throw.
Thing I got today was the public address guy here, Big Pat, died this year. And I got this pen that they gave me with Pat with the shades on. Great tribute to a really nice guy. He will be missed here.
It's hard to believe that they have been back for 20 years now.
Huh?
That's the second incarnation of the franchise.
Huh? Possibility you and I could have been here. A lot of people in on that.
These conversations happen.
Went for Bob Johnson coming in and rocking.
The dude who literally named the team after himself, the Bobcats, Bob's Cats. 16-12 out to LaMelo Ball. Free throws. Derek White steps to his right. 3 in the air. Swish.
That was a great pick then set by Luke to get him open.
Derek White knocks down the open 3. 16-15. Charlotte by 1. LaMelo Ball right side of the floor. Leans in from the mid-block. On the move. No good. Rebound. Drew Holiday's got it. He's on the move. Up the right side of the floor. Cody Martin in for the first time. Holiday going to pull up. Shoot a 3 and hit it. Boy, he is locked in right now.
Man, hit that one in transition. Whoa.
The other way, LaMelo Ball fires quickly. It's no good. And the rebound for Derek White. Celtics very quickly have a 2-point lead and the ball. Derek White, offensive end. They don't challenge, so he takes the 3. It comes up short, and Bridges gets back for the rebound. Well, Drew Holiday is now 13 of 22 from 3 to begin the year, and Charles Lee calls timeout, screaming for one as soon as Bridges gets across half court. 6:16 to go, opening quarter at Spectrum Center. Boston 18, Charlotte 16 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio.
Cheer basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up, and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, That ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Sports Grid Radio on SiriusXM has you covered this college football season.
Number 4 Ohio State takes on number 3 Penn State in Happy Valley for the game of the week in college football this Saturday. The line opened with Ohio State as 3.5-point favorites on the road and a total of 51.5. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio. Channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
Do you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything? Their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2 half-hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. Your home for incredible stand-up comedy. Search comedy on the SiriusXM app.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Randy Max back at the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics by 2, 18-16 midway through the first quarter. NBA Cup right around the corner. Tickets available for the NBA Cup home games where they'll have the special floor at the Garden on November 12th against Atlanta, November 19th against Cleveland.
You going to the tables this year? Vegas?
Do you think we're going to Vegas this year?
Yeah.
Schedule is not quite as difficult as it was last year, just on paper, for whatever that's worth.
So are you going to the tables?
I'll sit with you at the table if you want.
No, I actually want to see you roll. In matter of fact, for your first spin or whatever you do, I'm going to pay for it just to see, how big your eyes get.
Well, it's funny. Once upon a time, we couldn't get anywhere. You didn't want to go anywhere near the sports books because I was talking about this the other day, how gambling was such a verboten third-rail issue in the NBA.
NBA used to tell you.
And now, man, things have completely turned around. As they could for this young man, Trey Mann, who checks in for Charlotte. You want a long shot for 6th man of the year? Trey Mann would be a good choice. Think about another one of the guys that OKC had, right? They could have had all this talent. Here's Trey Mann driving down the middle of the floor, finds Richards diving in. Richards gets fouled, and he will shoot free throws. Trey Mann, who is, as the kids like to say, a bucket. He had a big game against the Celtics at OKC a couple of years ago. Now it's to get Gordon Hayward, the veteran, presence. They had to give up Trey Mann. What OKC is doing defensively right now is frightening. They are 23rd in the NBA in offense, and yet they are 4-0 with all 4 wins by double figures because their defense has been so ridiculously good.
But good buddy Grant Williams is in the game.
And this little troika here of troika, it's a fun word. So Grant Williams, Trey Mann, and Cody Martin. That was the reason that they won the game here against Toronto the other night. 1 of 2 free throws for Richards. 18-17, Boston by 1. Peyton Pritchard in for the first time for the Celtics, playing with Tatum, Holiday, Cornette, and Jaylen Brown. Holiday to his right behind the Cornette screen to the free throw line. Leans in on Trey Mann, 12 feet, comes up short. Another offensive rebound for Luke Cornette. Kick out, Jaylen Brown, head of steam, lobs it back to Cornette for the 2-hand slam.
That's a great little play. The give and go up top, not quite like cookies and cream, but.
Trey Mann into the front court. Peyton Pritchard down in his defensive stance. Here's the first touch for Grant Williams. His plus-minus net rating advanced numbers are very, very good through the first 4 games of the year. Cody Martin attacks, floats it up high, and Richards can't finish the alley-oop. Slipped right out of his hand. Tatum lead on the right side for Peyton Pritchard. Drop back for Tatum. He is wide open for a trail 3, and that's money.
That's a nice little play then. This time a delayed break. Peyton under control, able to stop on the dime and then catch his man in stride knocking down the shot wide open.
Tatum went over 12,000 career points late Wednesday night at Indiana. He's got 8 in the first quarter tonight. Boston by 6, 23-17 after falling behind by 4. Trey Mann dribbles behind the screen, takes the straightaway 3, no good. Drew Holiday snatches the rebound. Outlet fielded on a hop by Tatum, flies in for the two-hand slam. He's in double figures, and the Celtics have turned this thing around quickly. A 13-1 run. 25-17.
Celtic fans are sure in this building.
They've been in every building. Martin, quick 3 left side, no good. Flat, rebound, pulled down by Tatum. He got bumped by Richards, no call. Outlet for Jaylen Brown, up the right side. Curry down in his defensive stance, no chance to stop Jaylen. Drives right through him and lays it in with the left hand. Timeout, Charles Lee. And Seth Curry had to see Jaylen Brown coming, and he must have looked like a freight train.
Well, one that went by him so fast he didn't hear nothing but...
15-1.
See what I did then?
That was good, but that's not the sound of freight train. I thought you were going to make the horn like the...
You don't know what it's like when it hits you. All you hear is...
I grew up on the subway. 4:20 to go. First quarter at Spectrum Center. Boston 27, Charlotte 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 47 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 47 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the all-new F-150 and the 2024 North American Truck of the Year, Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
At Amica Insurance, we've been protecting New Englanders for generations. Long before the first Celtics banner was raised or the iconic parquet floor was laid. For 117 years, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So you can count on Amica to show up for you like you show up for the Celtics. Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
With the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app, you'll earn points on every purchase. And now there are even more ways to easily redeem your points for rewards. Members enjoy personalized deals and can save up to 20% weekly. Earn gas discounts of up to $1 a gallon at participating stations. And can easily opt in to redeem points for automatic cash off at checkout. Just set it and forget it. All with the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Become a member for free when you download today.
Hey students, get an easy A with Clinton Savings Bank's Get Real checking account for ages 16 to 25. It comes with access to over 55,000 surcharge-free all-point ATMs and has mobile banking with remote deposit. So it doesn't matter if you're in your hometown or away at school. You can do your banking anywhere right from your phone. You can also set up text notifications and add your debit card to your mobile wallet for an easier checkout. If you're over 18, you can even open an account online at clintonsavings.com. Clinton Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Few minutes of reality for the Charlotte Hornets as Celtics go on a 15-1 run to take an early double-digit lead. 27-17, might have a contest winner, Max. This lead gets to 15. 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Cody Martin. Shut off by Peyton Pritchard. Now it comes to Grant Williams. He squares, takes a deep three. No good. Back iron. Rebound in and out of the hands, but eventually thrown away. And here come the Celtics the other way. Tatum will back it up against Cody Martin. Tatum dribbling between his legs, steps to his right, takes the three, no good, back iron. And the rebound for Trey Mann.
To me, you were a bit of a force there.
He said he forced a bunch at Indiana. Mann switches hands on the dribble, dribbles around Hauser, throws back out to Grant Williams. Grant throws to the far corner where Trey Mann is waiting for three.
Good find there by Grant. And sometimes when you play with a combo guy, you just come out and you play that much better. Whoa.
Quick three the other way. Pritchard, no good. Kata sneaks in on the inside, has the rebound over Diabate. Steps to the dotted line, turns and travels. You better believe he did.
All you have to do is go
trying to
straight
play
back
small
up with that
here.
basketball.
Grant Williams and Diabate at the 4 and 5. And Keita just dwarfs them both. Inbound, Diabate going to hand back to Cody Martin. Drew Holiday picks him up. Holiday, Keita, Tatum, Hauser, Pritchard, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Cody Martin turns inside the dotted line, elevates, pushes it up in traffic, no good. Offensive rebound, Diabate drops it.
Shot clock didn't go.
Finds Grant Williams in the corner. Shot clock is 5. Grant steps to his left. Off balance 3, no good. Rebound snatched down in traffic. Salon comes up with the offensive rebound and finds Diabate for the layup. 27-22. Bijan Salon playing a lot in the early going. 19-year-old rookie, their lottery pick this year. What a year for France. Rissachet, Alex Sarr, and Salon taken among the first 6 picks.
You're going to make some moves, and you're trying to get guys who are athletic and who can fit the bill of guarding multiple defenders and score the basketball. The thing that he does not have in his arsenal, just watching him, he's not a three-point threat.
Celtics saw Alex Sarr early in the season in Washington. Going to see Bijan Salon here the next 2 nights as Pritchard off the side of the bounds. Quick catch and shoot 3. Bounces out. Keita inside-out position, but he can't get the rebound. Trey Mann comes out of the pack with it. Boston lead is down to 5. And we're going to see Rissachet Monday night in Atlanta, the #1 pick in the draft. Had an interesting quote. And in France, I was a super athletic dude. Here, I'm just a dude. Trey Mann bumping into Pritchard, lost the ball, has it back, push pass for Grant Williams, slot drive left side on Derek White, throws out to the corner. This time waiting is Cody Martin. Contested 3 is no good. Good contest by Tatum. Rebound goes out of bounds. Off of Charlotte, but they're calling a loose ball foul on Neemias Queta.
Queta having a little bit more difficulty right now, staying with those smaller guys. 15 fouls, so a couple of free throws for
Ashley Moyer-Geitz is the official that made that call. You always talk about that commercial about the official at home. First free throw bounces out from Diabate, who, how can that official take all that abuse? And it turns out he's got his wife that's just yelling at him all the time. Her husband is also an official. So I wonder if that must something they can commiserate. I wonder if they yell at each other.
Bad chicken. Flag on that potato salad.
Diabate gets the free throw. 1 of 2, so 6 straight for Charlotte out of the timeout. And as we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, announcement should come right now. Celtics lead is down to 4, 27-23. Derek White through the logo, moves to Tatum deep on the right side. His old buddy Grant Williams comes to check him. Cross court, Derek White turns the corner, creeps into the right side, floats it for the mid block, up and good.
I like that play. Keita set a good pick. He gives him some separation.
5 for Derek White, 29-23, Boston by 6. Hauser slides his feet in front of LaMelo Ball. Now gets picked up by Diabate. Ball move right side. Salon, deep 3, no good. And the rebound, Hauser deflects it out to himself, and he starts the break. Hauser shuttles ahead to Pritchard, who fires quickly, comes up short of the 3. Offensive rebound, tacked in by Keita.
Nobody boxed the big fella out, and you said, look on the floor out there. He looks like a giant because he's so much bigger than all the other defenders.
He's looked so confident these last 2 games. LaMelo Ball leans into a floater 3. That was awkward the way he released that shot. Tatum grabs the rebound. 31-23. Derek White, he's going to release quickly, but his 3 is no good. Rebound, Hauser back taps. Pritchard, kick out. Tatum settles into another. Catch up 3, and it's good. See the play is turned around, creep back in slowly from half court, and slide right into a 3.
Sam Hauser keeping that basketball alive again.
Celtics up by 11. 34-23. Trey Mann.
Good job.
Pounded by Pritchard. Mann turns the corner, gets around Pritchard, elevates, scoops it up, no good. Help from Keita. Rebound punched around and then knocked away from Tatum by Grant Williams. Shot clock, though, did not reset. I don't know if they saw it. They didn't, and Grant didn't get it away in time. He saw it too late. That first shot obviously never hit the rim. Now the Celtics have a 2-for-1, already leading by 11.
Team a little confused out there as they're running up and down the floor.
Wouldn't you say the Pistons looked really good in the game that we did there last Saturday?
That's some bad news when you do that.
They are down 26 in the first quarter to the Knicks. Hauser, right corner 3 is good.
It's always some bad news when you say, didn't somebody do this?
Yes, didn't it go this way back then? 6-3 for the Celtics in the first quarter. Boston by 14. They've run off 10 straight here. and some suspense here in our fourth contest. Are the Celtics going to have a 15-point lead in the first quarter?
Step back.
LaMelo Ball against Keita. Puts it to the floor instead. Running floater. No good. It's an air ball, but an offensive rebound putback. He missed the shot so badly that Diabate was able to get to it and put it back. So it's a 12-point game. Celtics would need a 3 to win the contest. Instead, Tatum going to drive, step back, jump into Grant Williams. He misses the 3, but he's going to get 3 free throws with 0.5 of a second remaining in the quarter.
Who is this lucky person right now?
Well, don't say that before Tatum goes to the line.
Well, just that's the fact you got an opportunity. And that person right now is holding their breath thinking like, okay, come on, Tatum. Oh, you got to hit his 3. Oh, God, Celtic fans, come on, cut it out.
Eric Karolekowicz from Salem, New Hampshire watches Tatum make the first free throw. 2 more will give the Celtics a 40-point first quarter and the 15-point lead.
Tatum said, calm it down.
The chant is "Let's go Celtics" from the thousands of Celtic fans wearing green tonight. And they're trying to get shouted down on the other end of the floor. Tatum gets the second free throw. See, we can have gambling suspense.
Can it happen?
Oh, the drama.
Oh, my goodness.
Hope Eric's in Salem, New Hampshire right now.
Oh. Look who's in Summerfield.
Hope he pulled over to the side of the road. One more free throw for Tatum. It's in the air. Got it. 15-point lead. LaMelo Ball has the ball go out of bounds off his fingertips. That's how the first quarter will come to an end. The Celtics end up closing it. How about this? A 28-9 run to finish it. They're up by 15 at the end of one. Boston 40, Charlotte 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Rev up the fun with the Honda Civic and HR-V. These vehicles redefine the game when it comes to performance and style. With sporty designs matched by powerful performance, the Civic and HR-V deliver a driving experience like no other. But what really sets these cars apart from the crowd is the spirit of determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for just $1, and everyone is going, including you. Just a hunch. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Third-party delivery prices may be higher.
Hey, it's Felger here. The NBA is finally back. A new season means new ways to get into the action at the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. First time, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Every point counts with the DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code SPORTSHUB. That's code SPORTSHUB for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. And Hope is here if you feel you have a gambling problem. Call 800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. 21 plus. Play it smart from the start with GameSenseMA.com. Massachusetts only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
From the electricity in the arena to the highlight reel plays, there's nothing quite like Celtics basketball. And this season, you can be there live to cheer them on. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has you covered with the largest selection of seats for any budget. Get off the couch and into the stands. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Celtics by 15, which means we have another winner in the Ford F-150 first quarter contest. Eric J. from Salem, New Hampshire has won the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Bet courtesy of your New England Ford dealers, and it was done with some drama as the Celtics closed on a 22-8 run.
How lucky did he get?
It was Grant, right? They committed the foul.
Yeah.
And it gave Jason Tatum 3 free throws in the final second of the first quarter to do it. Second quarter begins. Celtics with Brown, White, Pritchard, Hauser, and Keita on the floor. Josh Green back for Charlotte. Richards, LaMelo Ball, Grant Williams, and the veteran. Seth Curry leans in for the right elbow, and his jumper is good. That son of a gun shoots the second he walked into this league.
His father looking at him, Dale Curry, right beside us.
Well, his father-in-law is having a bit of a struggle right now.
Whoa.
Jaylen Brown for Keita. And back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen steps to his right. Here's 3, going to come up short. He's been all over the place here, shooting the ball, rebound, great save
by LaMelo Ball into the hands of Seth Curry. Seth, offensive end against Sam Hauser. Drop back to LaMelo. Deep three. Online, but a little bit short. Hauser has a rebound knocked away by Grant Williams. Giving Seth Curry a clean look at a three, and he knocks it down. So 5 quick ones for Charlotte out of the quarter break, and the Boston lead is down to 10, 40-30.
Well, I talked about that, not giving up second chance opportunities.
Pritchard uses the K to screen to step to his right, and he misses the three, and Pritchard is cold here at the start. 7 minutes, he's taken 4 threes and missed all of them. He entered the night just 1-3 behind the leader in the NBA, Buddy Hield. LaMelo Ball, stop and start, gets to the free throw line. There's that running one-hander again, and it's good. 7 straight for Charlotte. Tatum leaves the game, and like Giannis last night for Milwaukee, or whenever Jokic leaves the floor for Denver, 40-32, Boston by 8. Jaylen Brown throws the shoulder into Curry. He is on the Curry hunt, and he draws the foul. And Jaylen will get free throws, and they're leaving Seth Curry all alone, and they cannot do that.
Well, you can. It's not going to look pretty.
Seth Curry, of course, married Callie Rivers, daughter of Doc Rivers. We're in this strange NBA family of the Rivers and the Currys. And then, of course, Seth Curry played for Doc in Philadelphia, and he traded him.
Well, even a stranger thing we think about. Think about the Currys, what they did. It's kind of the older Currys, and marriage wasn't too good. And I'm your friend if you're my friend. And that marriage, well, the people they talk to later on, it's kind of crazy.
Is this some Charlotte gossip?
No. This is all over. Everybody knows this is Sean.
Free throw's good for Jaylen Brown, who's been getting to the line a lot, and that is an awful good sign. 7.5 free throw attempts a game for Jaylen Brown at the start of the year. 42-32, Boston by 10. 10-13 to go first half. LaMelo Ball, left-hand dribble inside the free throw line, attacks, scoops it up and in, palming it with his left hand. Derek White got about a half inch away from knocking it off his fingertips. Jaylen Brown the other way. Hauser drives baseline, spins and tosses out towards Derek White. White, he will spin, complete 360 at the free throw line, floats it up and in.
That's a tough shot. I mean, he was going away from the rim, leaning to the side.
Derek White's got 7. Boston by 10. LaMelo Ball, quick three, got it. 14 points for LaMelo Ball here in the first half. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Tatum leaves the floor, and the defense gets a little bit shaky. 9:45 to go first half at Spectrum Center. Boston 44, Charlotte 37 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Cheer basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up, and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, that ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday.
Breaking news in the NFL.
The Titans have traded
Deontay Johnson has been traded.
And the only place to hear the impact on your fantasy team is Fantasy Sports Radio.
The rumblings of trade potential just are not going away. Hey, if there is smoke, there is fire.
Don't miss up-to-the-minute coverage to hear how the trade deadline affects the fantasy landscape. Right now on Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
If you like yacht rock, you're
Turn your love.
listen year-round.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Ready and Max to the Amica Insurance broadcast booth at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. 12-4 start to the second quarter for Charles Lee's Charlotte Hornets. And the Boston lead is down to 7, 44-37 with 9:45 to go in the first half.
Hornets putting a little pressure on them with the outside shot. Melo Ball has been, people have been talking about him, the way he's played defense. And it just was so hurt up the last couple of years.
Charles Lee joking about how he sent a couple of FaceTimes that didn't get answered. His old friends came to town. He and obviously Drew Holiday go back even farther, winning that championship in Milwaukee. Jaylen Brown turns the corner on Grant Williams. Pump fake. Grant runs right into the back of Jaylen. Knocks him down pretty hard.
Knew what was coming. Couldn't stop himself. Got him up in the air. Got him in the popcorn popper.
Interesting
right
Boston legacy. Grant Williams leaves. Nothing but success really on the court. Remember, he went from a guy who missed nearly his first 33 pointers in his NBA career to a guy who set the NBA record, matched it with 7 threes in a Game 7 in beating Mike Budenholzer, Charles Lee, and the Milwaukee Bucks in that Game 7 in 2022. Jaylen gets the first free throw.
It just wouldn't guard him.
It did not work out in Dallas.
No. Somebody came in wearing Jason Tatum's shoes.
He did, which I've got kind of a side story in that because I've got to wrap my son out. Second free throw for Jaylen Brown is good.
I like that. Our side story to somebody wearing Jason
it's about
Tatum's
shoes.
Yeah.
So 46-37, Boston by 9 again. 2 more trips to the free throw line for Jaylen Brown in the first half tonight. He's got 8. Tatum on the bench with 16 first quarter points. LaMelo Ball steps to his left away from Pritchard. Hits a really tough 3. He looks like he's going to have one of those nights. We've seen it against Boston in the past. He's got 17 already. Boston lead was 15. Now it is 6. 46-40 with 9:03 to go in the first half. Derek White. Take out Sam Hauser. Return. Derek White resets it. Against Josh Green, he draws a double. They enter to Hauser. He is in the paint, looking around, throws back out to Derek White. 3 in the air, got it. That's a great decision by Sam Hauser.
Well, it was a tough shot, though, because he caught it so low. Had to regather to get that ball up in the air.
Derek White's in double figures, 49-40. LaMelo Ball steps to his left again. This 3 is no good. The rebound, Hauser deflects it to himself. Hauser showing no ill effects from that back injury. Has 4 rebounds already. Jaylen Brown against Grant Williams. Spins on him. Deep in the paint. Finger roll. Bounces out. He got to the cup. Couldn't finish. Celtics missing a lot of layups here in the early part of the season. LaMelo Ball long lead into the left corner for a Josh Green 3 that's no good. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown.
As you like to say, spit it out.
Charles Lee liked the action and liked that pass. Said Josh Dallas was horrible shooting 3s in the finals, but Josh Green was good. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand. Gets fouled. Trying to skip through both Grant Williams and LaMelo Ball. So there were obviously issues with Grant Williams in Dallas. My son just turned 13. We let him pick whatever shoe he wanted for his birthday. And he picked them. I said, sure, those are the ones you want. He said, yeah. And he wanted a pair of Lucas. I said, I'm going to tell Grant. So I did worse than that. I told his mom.
How'd that work? How'd that work out?
I haven't gotten the feedback yet from Grant. Derek White will trigger the side of the bounds. In safely. Jaylen Brown. Kick out, open. Jordan Walsh just stepped into the game and right into an open 3.
And good look, good release. I don't like my first shot being a 3, but wide open like that, you got to knock it down.
52-40. Richards bobbles the handoff and slapped away by Pritchard. Lead for Jaylen Brown. He's got to look in the corner instead, puts to the floor, drives to the paint, elevates with his back to the basket, throws it off the glass, no good, but he's fouled again. And you got to love aggressive Jaylen Brown piling up these free throw attempts here in the early part of the season.
Well, got all the way to the basket and then kind of turned his body, and then the separation, he was able to get to the chest of the defender. Once he got there, he was able to get the contact, the harm, and the foul.
The first 3 of the year for Jordan Walsh in 6 tries. Jaylen Brown here in some MVP chants.
I was about to talk some noise to some of our Celtic people, and I was like, you know what? We don't have any more finals MVPs. And then as soon as I said that, who walks around the corner? But Jaylen, I said, Never mind. Never mind.
I remember the moment you had to cede that ground to Paul Pierce when he became one.
Oh, God.
You know what's crazy this year is how time goes by. Free throws good for Jaylen Brown. 8 straight for the Celtics. Lead back to 14, 54-40.
Carry.
LaMelo Ball, he has turned his hand over on a big over-the-shoulder pass. Fields on a hop by Josh Green. Straightaway 3. And he knocks it down despite the Cornet contest 10 feet away. Josh Green cuts it to 11, 54-43. 7:19 to go. It's always shocking when that magic force field doesn't work. Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. 2 dribbles with the right hand, 2 long strides, runs it off the window and in. Boy, he is going wherever he wants to go. 56-43, Jaylen's up to 12. 7:02 to go in the first half. LaMelo Ball lobs it. Too far for Richards, knocked away by Cornet. Pritchard pounces on a loose ball. Richards is hurt. He collided with Cornet, 5-on-4. Derek White finds the extra man. Jaylen Brown right down the middle, 2-hand slam. Timeout, Charles Lee.
So what happens when you make a mistake like that? And you make that play, and Richardson might have hurt that shoulder then, is he? That's an easy way to separate that shoulder.
8 points in this sequence for Jaylen Brown. The Celtics again have their largest lead. 6:49 to go first half. Boston 58, Charlotte 43 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Whether you're carpooling the kids to the gym or catching a game at the Garden, those parking lots have one thing in common: Ford SUVs. Because whether you're hauling gear to practice or getting the gang together on Causeway, there's a Ford SUV that's just right for you and your crew, including the Ford Explorer with seating for up to 7 and the Bronco Sport with standard GOAT modes and 4x4 capability. Make your next stop your New England Ford dealers.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
big game for the Celtics tonight.
It's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Celtics by 15 midway through the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will run you through scores from around the NBA, much to the chagrin of the Detroit Pistons. So we're getting clubbed by the Knicks tonight at Little Caesars. Cleveland up to a 13-point lead on Orlando. Magic got really bad news with Paolo Banchero. Will be out 4 to 6 weeks, coming off that near triple-double in a 50-point game against Indiana on Monday night.
Just weird what kind of injuries you can come up with. You have a game like that, and all of a sudden you think you're rolling, and boom.
What are the Milwaukee Bucks going to do? Oh, it's crazy early. LaMelo Ball, chased by Drew Holiday. Push pass back to Martin. Martin steps past Pritchard, throws a bounce pass into the corner. Man knocks down the three.
There's the bucket.
58-46. Quick three, and I mean a quick one. Release no good. Rebound punched into the backcourt. Is going to end up belonging to Jaylen Brown. That was Drew Holiday's first miss tonight. Switching to the left hand, Jaylen Brown pushed to the left corner. Jordan Walsh hit one earlier, and he hits another one. Largest lead for the Celtics, up by 15. Three ball starting to fall now. 9 of 21. Jordan Walsh's first 2 of the year. Dribbling behind his back, Bridges, and they're calling a reach-in foul on Jaylen Brown.
And it's real strange, though. There are times when you get into a situation where you bump a guy around, and then the next play down, they don't allow you to touch a guy. So you can't get a rhythm defensively because you don't know what the officials are going to call.
Trey Mann will trigger the side of the bounce against Jordan Walsh. Celtics playing without Al Horford tonight at the front end of the back-to-back. Queta and Cornette have split the minutes to this point midway through the second quarter. Trey Mann, right-hand dribble coming downhill. Cornette spies him. Mann reverses it up and in. That was kind of a hope shot with Cornette in front of him.
Got to the other side of the rim.
8 points in 8 minutes for Trey Mann. Steal. Martin slaps it away from Cornette. Goes the distance. Two-hand slam. The Celtics can't get the separation. They've gotten the lead to 15 3 times. Have not been able to extend it. 61-50. Boston by 11. 5:32 to go first half. Jaylen Brown against Bridges. Dribbles between his legs. Spins back to his left. Falls away at the free throw line. Crazy tough shot is good.
That matchup is crazy. Two very strong defending guys. This time one guy a little bit quicker than the other.
Tatum and Brown 16 apiece in the first half. 63-50. Kick out. LaMelo drives all the way to the dotted line. Floater for him. Up and good.
So you try to protect that three-point line, and then he's right back into the body.
Charlotte shooting 51%. Defensive field goal percentage has not been great for the Celtics here in the early part of the season. Defensively, they've been slightly better than average. Tatum the entry. Drew Holiday backs LaMelo Ball in deep. Floats it up. Blocked from the backside by Richards. You didn't see Richards sneak behind LaMelo Ball for that shot block.
He's just holding that shoulder.
LaMelo picks up his dribble, cross-court, Nick Richards, handoff, Trey Mann, turns the corner, chased by Jordan Walsh. Mann works his way to the dotted line, spins back to his right, scoops up a wild shot, no good, offensive rebound. Richards has stripped to the ball by Holiday, but he couldn't hang on to it. It bounces all the way out to Bridges. He misses a three. Luke Cornette and Trey Mann collide. Ball pops free to Holiday. Getting scrambly. Jaylen Brown, cross-court through the hands of Cornette, but saved from going out of bounds by Drew Holiday. He saw that bad pass coming. Holiday against Trey Mann. Bumps him, goes in deep. Kick to the corner. Open is Walsh again, but he misses the three this time. Cornette just swats at the rebound instead of grabbing it, and he gave it right to Cody Martin. LaMelo Ball dropped back to Miles Bridges. He is all alone, so he takes the three. It comes up short. Rebound is going to result in a loose ball foul against the Celtics and Jason Tatum as soon as he comes back in.
Tatum saying he was inside out there, and the defender went over his back.
Celtics +2 on the glass as Neemias Queta will return. Bijan Salon and Grant Williams back in for Charlotte. Trey Mann is going to get 16, 17 points a game off the bench for this team this year. Inbound and safe for the Cody Martin. Martin, they let him alone to shoot. It's a three and it's good. 9-2 run here for Charlotte, and they've got the Boston lead back to single digits again, 63-55. Tatum at the elbow, stop and start, strides into Grant Williams, forces it up and in. Seen that a lot from Grant over the years, where he just holds his ground, puts his hands up in the air. Tatum made a tough shot in traffic. Grant straightaway moves to Trey Mann right side. Derek White down in front of him. Trey Mann tries the left hand, dribbling low, goes around Jaylen Brown and runs it off the glass, falling away to his right, banking it in.
He's a bucket waiting to happen.
Charlotte shooting 50% from the floor. Celtics 54%. 65-57. Boston by 8. 3:18 to go in the first half. Derek White gets a high screen from Queta. Down the right side he comes, hangs in the air, and Trey Mann not only blocked the shot, he ripped it away from Derek White in one motion. Push pass ahead to Miles Bridges. Ooh. Bridges knocks Jaylen Brown away, scoops it up, no good. They're going to call the foul on Jaylen.
I don't like that particular play. Because what they let the dude do is essentially use his arm as like an anvil to knock you away.
The question, what the officials are trying to adjudicate there is Jaylen Brown in legal guarding position. If he has a right to that position, he has a right to guard.
But they don't call that ever anymore. The guy just comes and strong arms you and knocks you away, and
ball don't lie.
You get the foul.
Bridges misses the first free throw. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Game 6 of 82 for the Celtics. Bridges gets 1 of 2. Celtics 3 times have pushed the lead to 15, and 3 times the Hornets have crawled back in. 65-58. Boston by 7. 2:53 to go first half. Tatum cross court. Derek White up fakes the 3. Steps to his left. Takes it. Comes up short. Bridges has the rebound. Bridges goes behind the back, keeping it away from Drew Holiday. A little shovel pass for a wide open Grant Williams for 3. 15-4. Charlotte run. Timeout Joe Mazzulla.
Got them where you wanted to have them, but all of a sudden you start missing shots and they get wide open looks.
Celtics led by 10. Charlotte got it to 4. Celtics led by 15. Charlotte got it to 6. Celtics led by 15 again. Now it's back to 4 off this 15-4 run.
Well, look at the points you're giving up. I mean, both teams right now, who's going to defend the basketball? Both teams right now probably going to have over 70 points before the half.
Blowout night. Not only the Knicks up by 26 at Detroit in the second quarter, the Lakers have built an early 20-point lead at Toronto. Toronto was going to struggle anyway, but now without Scotty Barnes, they've got major problems. The Lakers are 12 of 17 to begin that game. They've got 30 points in 7 minutes.
Yeah, without Scotty Barnes, man, that just hurt you all over the place because they were using him more, dare I say, like a Magic Johnson. And we saw him in the exhibition game knock down 5 or 6 trays early in the game. Celtics able to get back in it, but man, he is such a huge part of what they do.
See Charlotte in the Toronto. I said we'll see in 2 weeks. Saturday night game in Boston. Celtics will play tomorrow. Early start here on the network, 5:30 on the back-to-back. And then a very short flight down to Atlanta for the Monday night game against the #1 pick in the draft, Dr. Risache. Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And the Celtics at that point will have played 6 of their first 8 on the road. And then guess who's coming to dinner? Steve Kerr. The Golden State Warriors won't have Steph Curry, but they've been playing great without him. They have the best net rating, best plus-minus scoring differential in the NBA through the first week and a half. Derek White gets across half court, playing with Queta, Holiday, Tatum, and Brown. Queta being harassed by Cody Martin. Bounce pass for Tatum, pretty good look. Left side 3, comes up short, long rebound, comes right to Tatum in the corner. Tatum, did he step out of bounds? He did. Trying to drive around the rookie Salon.
Had that move going to the baseline.
Charlotte, who trailed by 15 a couple of minutes ago, now can make it a 1-possession game with 2:15 to go in the first half. Trey Mann stops on a dime on Derek White. 3 though going to come up short, and Queta wrestles the rebound away from Grant Williams. Drew Holiday diagonally for Tatum. Up the right side. Tatum against Martin.
I think let him carry like this.
Left-hand dribble, turns, try to zip it down low for Queta on the baseline, threw it right through his hands, and the Celtics turn it over.
That isn't what he wants to do. He doesn't want to move. He wants to stable and set himself to catch that basketball.
65-61. Boston lead down to 4. 1:51 to go until halftime. Trey Mann for Cody Martin deep on the left side. Bridges sets a screen. Cody Martin dribbles to 17 feet. Straightaway jumper comes up short. Tatum grabs his 6th rebound of the first half and outlets Derek White. Derek White throws the shoulder into Trey Mann. Going to use the Jaylen Brown screen. Trey Mann fights over it. Cross court, Queta wants to hand it Tatum. Instead moves to the Holiday as Tatum was covered. Holiday, left-hand dribble, free throw line. Drives in and floats it up and in. Over Salon. Celtics by 6, 67-61. Trey Mann will carry it across half court. Mellow ball out the final couple of minutes of the first half despite 19 points. Kick to the corner, quick 3 by Bridges, swish. Bridges had some big games against the Celtics. Got 10 in the first half now. Final minute, first half. Boston lead is down to 3, 67-64. Jaylen Brown floats it back to Derek White. Slides to his spot on the right side. 3 comes up short. Queta gets a hand on the rebound, keeps it free, puts it back up and in. Neemias Queta playing at a different level confidence-wise this week. 69-64, Boston by 5. Trey Mann draws the oohs and ahs, moving away from Holiday. Left side, Salon, swish on the 3. Lead is down to 2. Charlotte 13 of 28. Well, they were barely taking 28 threes a game under Steve Clifford. 28 in the first half.
under Charles Lee. The 15-point Boston lead is down to 2, and they got the 2 for 1. White over the shoulder pass, finds Tatum. Drives, floats it down low for Cater, two-hand slam. Tatum drew the defense, gave Cater the bunny. 71-67. Shot clock is off, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Bridges lines up Jaylen Brown, 8 seconds to go. Salon comes out, sets the high screen. Bridges shoots the 3, comes up short. Rebound, Cater deflects it to Tatum. 2 seconds to go. Tatum zips it ahead of Derek White, but he won't have time to do anything with it. And that'll do it for the first half, where a couple of times it looked like the Celtics might get some separation, but a new-look Charlotte offense led by LaMelo Ball. 13 threes for them in the first half. 8 different Hornets made 3-pointers, and it's just a 4-point game at the break. Coming up, Joe Murray has all the scores from around the NBA, NHL, you name it. Then back here at Spectrum Center with the Celtics trying to get back in the win column. Their 15-point lead down to 4. Halftime, Boston 71, Charlotte 67 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot own a league of their own when it comes to rugged capability. Their relentless power and versatility make these vehicles the ultimate challengers for exhilarating adventures and formidable terrain. But it's not just performance that makes these cars special. It's the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Available all-wheel drive on Pilot based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of 2. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Yup, it's time to start preparing for another New England winter. So now may be the time to upgrade your home's insulation, electric water heaters, or even replace your windows before the cold weather gets here. With Clinton Savings Bank's 0 annual percentage rate heat loan, comfort takes on a whole new meaning. With interest-free financing up to $25,000 for energy-efficient home improvements. Apply today at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF. Call 888-744-4272 for details about credit costs and terms. All loans subject to credit approval.
There's some big loot up for grabs right now. The Emirates NBA Cup. Every team in the league has got their eyes on this prize.
The action heating up here in Vegas.
But only one will get their hands on it. All 30 teams, 6 groups, every Tuesday and Friday night. All leading up to the knockout rounds. And a grand finale in fabulous Las Vegas. The Emirates NBA Cup begins November 12th on ESPN and TNT.
Tatum at the elbow, stop and start, strides into Grant Williams, forces it up and in. Seen that a lot from Grant over the years, where he just holds his ground, puts his hands up in the air. Tatum made a tough shot in traffic.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics with a 71-67 lead right now. After a 40-point first quarter, the defense not so great in the second quarter, though. Gave up 42 points. But again, that good first quarter got them out to a nice start. 71-67, as you just heard. Jason Tatum. Some big shots in the first half. 6 of 11 shooting, 2 for 5 from downtown. He's hit all 4 of his free throws. 7 rebounds, 18 points, 2 assists, 1 steal. Does have 3 turnovers, but it was a little concerning. Looks like he might have hurt his thumb, injured his thumb, but he was back in there, and everything seems just fine with Jason Tatum. But some of the other starters got things going in this one. Jaylen Brown wanted to take responsibility after the loss the other night to the Pacers. Well, he's played well in his 20 minutes. 5 of 11 from the field. He's hit all 6 of his free throws after missing 2 in overtime. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and has 16 points, including this bucket.
LaMelo Ball lobs it too far for Richards, knocked away by Cornette. Pritchard pounces on a loose ball. Richards is hurt. He collided with Cornette, 5-on-4. Derek White finds the extra man. Jaylen Brown right down the middle, 2-hand slam. Timeout, Charles Lee.
So what happens when you make a mistake like that and you make that play? Richardson might have hurt that shoulder then. That's an easy way to separate that shoulder.
Again, 16 first half points for Brown, 18 for Tatum. One other player getting in on the mix who did not play in the fourth quarter or in overtime in the Pacers loss, Drew Holiday. He played 16 minutes, knocked down 2 threes already in this one. He's got 3 rebounds and 10 points, including this basket.
Tatum up the middle of the floor. Here's a scoop pass for Drew Holiday. Shakes off Josh Green and then sticks the 3.
Ooh, that was nice. Set him up nicely. Little pump fake.
Not getting a lot of attention early, but Drew Holiday is shooting the 3 very well. Over 55% now in the early going. We're tied at 12.
Yep, Holiday 2 for 3 from downtown. And his counterpart, his good defenseman, Derek White, 18 minutes, 4-9 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown as well, 2 assists. He's a +5 in the first half, and he had 10 points.
Derek White. Take out Sam Hauser, return. Derek White resets it. Against Josh Green, he draws a double. They enter to Hauser. He is in the paint, looking around, throws back out to Derek White. 3 in the air. Got it. That's a great decision by Sam Hauser.
Well, it was a tough shot, though, because he caught it so low. Had to regather to get that ball up in the air.
Derek White's in double figures, 49-40.
All 4 starters in double figures, but Luke Cornett got the start, 13 minutes. Does have 2 rebounds, 2 points, but is a +14 in his time. Sam Hauser with 3 points off the bench. Peyton Pritchard has not scored yet in his 12 minutes, but has 3 assists. And Neemias Queta, 6 points so far off the bench after a nice little performance against the Pacers the other night. It's 71-67 Celtics. Hopefully they can come away with a W. This is the first of 2 in Charlotte. They'll play again later this weekend. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have the Sports Hub headlines coming up next here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up, look like, and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, that ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray. With Jared Goff and Bill Belichick, Coach, what do you see in the evolution of Jared's game?
Accuracy and decision-making. I mean, that's really what quarterbacking is.
Those guys protect me. Those guys run great routes. I'm delivering it on time and accurately, and I'm just trying to play disciplined football, and I think I have. And guys are making catches, and things have been good these past few weeks.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
'Tis almost the season, and you've got a sleigh load of holiday channels to unwrap in the SiriusXM app. Shake the
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend. Every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Got him swinging! That's it! It's a World Series win for LA!
The only thing harder than winning that title is defending it. Tune to MLB Network Radio for up-to-the-minute coverage of baseball's hot stove season as teams take their first steps towards the 2025 World Series on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite SiriusXM FC shows on the all-new SiriusXM app, now available for all subscribers.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, Scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the best and guaranteed lowest prices on tires, you can go to Town Fair Tire. because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, right now at halftime, Cavs all over the Magic, 63-44. New York Knicks 69, Pacers 46. And in the second quarter, Kings, they lead the Hawks 40-28. Another game in the second quarter, Nets, they're ahead of the Bulls right now, 48-35. Lakers 46, Toronto 21. And the Pacers back in action tonight. They've gotten out to an 11-2 run over New Orleans. And two other games on the slate tonight. Minnesota, they host Denver at 9:30. Thunder, they travel to Portland. Patriots getting ready for the Tennessee Titans. Drake May on the injury report, but trending to potentially play on Sunday. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I'm Joe Murray. The second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Fans, sign up for the Ford F-150 First Quarter Contest presented by your New England Ford dealers at 98.5thesportshub.com today. If the home team is up by 15 at any point during the first quarter, a lucky contestant will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for just $1, and everyone is going, including you. Just a hunch. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Third-party delivery prices may be higher.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Amica Insurance. They're proud to be the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the 18-time champion Boston Celtics. When it comes to protecting the life you build, trust your insurance need to Amica's award-winning service. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today. And Brex, a leading AI-powered spend platform for modern companies. Proud to be the official corporate card and spend management partner of the Boston Celtics. Visit Brex.com today to get started. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
If you're running a small business, you know that every dollar counts. And there are lots of ways you could try saving money. Like, say, subletting half your office to an exotic pet shop, or downgrading your fleet of catering trucks to a fleet of catering scooters. Or you could just try a smarter way to save. Switch to Comcast Business Mobile. You could save up to 70% on business wireless versus AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon, which means more money you can use for things your business needs. Don't compromise your business to save money. Keep it growing with Comcast Business Mobile. An incredible value and a smarter way to save. Comcast Business Mobile. Powering smarter savings, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Compares weighted average of providers based on optimized pricing. Comcast Business Internet required. Taxes and fees extra. Reduced speeds after data usage included with plan. Savings may vary.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny A.
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
What a play by Bird!
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Now we're ready to go. Marcus Smart has it. Side out of bounds with 4.7 to go in a tie game. Smart lobs it into Tatum. Tatum, 3 seconds to go. Tatum following in the corner. Go. Got it! Jason Tatum, a killer with 1.3 to go. No timeouts. Long lead ahead of the field. Knocked away by Grant Williams, and the Celtics have won the ball game. Nice touch, getting Grant Williams in the highlight. It took Jason Tatum his third year until he had his first NBA game winner. That was 5 years ago tonight against the Knicks at TD Garden. Celtics, remember, had lost that opening game. We talked about this last night on the 5th anniversary of a different win. When Kemba Walker was the hero, Celtics won 10 straight games that year. Celtics got off such great starts. Lost the first two after the Gordon Hayward injury, won 16 in a row. And in that 19-20 season, lost the first game, won 10 in a row. Had the 5-0 start last year, 4-0 start this year. Last year when they lost their first game, they lost 2 in a row, trying to avoid that tonight. And their 15-point lead down to 4 here, 71-67. Boston as we get ready for the third quarter.
Well, who decides they're going to play defense? I mean, both teams running up and down. You're talking about scoring the basketball. Seems like almost at will. But the movement by the Celtics defensively pretty good. Offensively, I love what the Celtics are doing. But defensively, getting over those picks, I think what you got to do is switch a little bit more and keep the Hornets on the outside as ball is kind of going crazy.
No Al Horford tonight. Celtics plus 14 with Luke Cornett in the game, minus 10 with Neemias Queta. Queta's been good on the offensive end, but obviously defense is where it comes a little slow. And Charlotte getting the ball up the floor very quickly, getting good shots, and a completely different look. Listen, Steve Clifford has been a very good NBA coach. There's no arguing about it, but everybody's got a different style. And clearly, offensively, this is a completely different look to what Charlotte is doing.
Yeah, just taking shots, and I think they've shot more threes and attempted more threes than the Celtics.
They did. They took 29. Boston took 25, and they made all 4 of those extra threes. Bridges, a Euro step in the paint, flips it up, front iron, no good. Grant Williams, who's starting the second half, keeps it alive, but the rebound comes down to Drew Holiday. Nick Richards not starting. Charlotte going smaller here to start the third quarter. Drew Holiday against the LaMelo Ball. Bullies his way in, gets blocked from behind as Grant Williams flew in and got a piece of that. Grant's got a couple of blocks. He went into the front row. LaMelo Ball back the other way. Derek White reaching for the ball. LaMelo used the Grant Williams screen, gets to the left side, 19-footer, bounces out, rebound Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds.
White got a little jostled down himself there.
Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. Seth Curry reaching for the ball. Seth Curry looking around. Where's my help in case Jaylen wants to go? Luke Cornett puts it to the floor, gets in deep, and scores from 6 feet away.
Well, Grant just backed away and dared him to take the layup.
Because he never does. 4 points, couple of rebounds for Luke Cornett. Celtics plus 16 now with him on the floor. He's the high plus-minus guy for in this game. Bridges over the shoulder pass. Grant Williams swings to LaMelo Ball. Up fakes the deep 3. Gets Derek White to bite on it. Drives and scores in close.
I was looking for a foul. There was no foul at all.
73-69. Boston by 4. Drew Holiday behind the Jaylen Brown screen. Goes to Jaylen against LaMelo Ball at the elbow. Jaylen staring him down. 9 on the shot clock. Jaylen just knocks his way forward, spins it up and in. They cannot guard Jaylen Brown one-on-one.
Well, if you keep retreating, there's no way you're going to guard a guy making a layup.
18-4-4 for Jaylen Brown. 75-69. Boston by 6. LaMelo over the shoulder pass deflected by Holiday, but it gets to Green. They'll go to Bridges left side. Derek White in front of him, so Bridges dribbles near Jaylen Brown, launches a 3 that's no good. Long rebound comes all the way to Grant Williams. Shovel pass to the driving Bridges, who plays it up and in. 75-71.
Well, talk about second chance opportunities.
Derek White ahead to Jaylen Brown. Jab step on Grant Williams. Now he's going to drive on him. Steps into the body. Goes off the glass. No good.
Whoa.
Grant Williams held his ground. At the rebound for Bridges. LaMelo Ball, crazy deep 3. No good. A little bit short. And the rebound is the 10th. Double-double for Jason Tatum. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Tatum over the shoulder pass. There comes Drew Holiday. Kick to the corner. Waiting. Jaylen 3. Nope. Rebound, Grant Williams. Stolen from him by Holiday. Just ripped it away. Kicks back to Jaylen, but he misses another 3. Charlotte has the rebound. But Jaylen has just gone super cold from deep. And the lob from LaMelo Ball deflected like a power forward in hockey by Josh Green, but it doesn't go in. Drew Holiday fouled by Seth Curry as he receives the pass across half court from Derek White.
2-3 fouls then. In all these situations, not a lot of calls being made. But Lee seems like he's giving these guys confidence. And when you give a team confidence, I mean that, especially playing at home, a young team, they can be feisty.
Celtics by 4. Tatum. Straight away, Josh Green has drawn that assignment from the start of this game tonight. Holiday ambles out. Seth Curry. Pass to Holiday, fights through, sets the screen. Tatum tried to zip it to him, and he threw it right to Seth Curry. Got his hands off, picked it off. Bridges return to Seth Curry. Here's the entry. Grant Williams against Derek White. Grant throws the left shoulder into Derek White, gets into the mid-block, rises, then kicks out. Pretty good look for Green, doesn't want it. Cornette comes to challenge, so Green will drive. Cornette stays with him, blocks the shot, and comes up with it. Celtics have numbers. Derek White, offensive end, lead for Holiday, stops on a dime, three in the air, no good. Back iron, offensive rebound, Cornette, and he gets fouled.
Good job, Cornette, getting inside out there. Another rebound, almost had a chance, but you said Cornette's getting to the point where he's batting at the basketball instead of grabbing it with two hands or trying to flush it all in one motion. They love this little play. Guard coming up.
Drew Holiday in the corner, tiptoes on the baseline. Seth Curry reaches out, commits the foul, and they looked at it. It was borderline, but it jostled Holiday off balance, so no choice but to call it.
Put a little arm on it. You impeded the progress. Team fouls right now. Hornets have 4 already. See if
After he
can
played
make
4 minutes, Holiday zips it out for Jaylen Brown. Spins on Grant Williams at the free throw line. Turn to Derek White. White, right-hand dribble, steps back behind the line, away from the middle ball, but he misses the three off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds. Which way? Giving it to Charlotte.
Nope. They want a challenge here.
Yep. Celtics going to challenge for possession on the out of bounds with 8:10 to go in the third quarter. It happened really fast. You better be sure if you're going to use it on this. Boston 75, Charlotte 71 on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Your basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up, look like, and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, that ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
If it's happening in baseball,
That's it! It's a World Series win for LA!
it's on MLB Network Radio.
Mookie Betts.
It's definitely a group effort, and winning a World Series is obviously a group effort, but it's just super special.
Clayton Kershaw, second World Series championship. What has this group of guys meant to you?
God, it sounds so good when you say it like that. Golly, it sounds good.
They've done it!
MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89, and on the SiriusXM app.
Each year, Eddie Vedder handpicks some of his favorite artists to join. Throughout the weekend on Pearl Jam Radio, Channel 20.
Best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend. Every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
So Celtics win the challenge. And James Williams, the lead official, had to point out, I think another reason the Celtics may have challenged is because they thought there was a foul in that sequence too, which now with the new rule, they can go back and call a foul when they review it. They decided there was not enough contact to call a foul, but the Celtics will get the ball.
Yeah, it looked like it went off of Miles Turner's hands. And the scramble for the ball, but Luke has done an excellent job of just keeping that basketball alive.
That is a successful challenge for the record. We're getting a look at the replay on Charlotte TV, and there certainly was contact from Grant Williams on Luke Cornette. Tatum against Josh Green. Pulls his way in, creates some room for an 18-footer from the baseline. No good. Seth Curry has the rebound. 3 times, Celtics have had double-digit leads. Twice they've had 15-point leads in this game. It's down to 4. Grant Williams up, fakes the 3, drives. They collapse on him, so he kicks to the right corner for a Josh Green 3 over the Cornette contest. No good, but Grant Williams ends up on the ground. He gets fouled in a loose ball situation.
See, Grant is very good at this game because there are smaller bodies out there. So you're running off those picks, and you can use his big body, little pump fake. I don't understand why he just didn't try to take that layup down. If you do all that work to take the layup or get there, take it. Get fouled, go to the line, shoot free throws.
Seth Curry will trigger the inbound and safely to LaMelo Ball. Game high 21 points for LaMelo. He's against Jaylen Brown straight away. Shot clock has 7. Martin hard moving screen on Jaylen Brown, unnecessary. And that's a turnover and an offensive foul on Josh Green.
Josh Green's been very physical here. And he started out with Tatum. Hitting Tatum, keeping him away from the basketball. We'll see if the Celtics can cash in. They'll be in the penalty now.
Neither team has made a 3 yet in this quarter. We played nearly 5 minutes. Tatum at the free throw line, stop and start, drives through LaMelo Ball, scoops it up and gets the bounce. 20 and 10 for Jason Tatum, 77-71, Boston by 6. Drew Holiday guarding LaMelo, starts his drive down the left side, then throws to the corner. Grant Williams checks his feet, takes the 3 and drills it. Now the Hornets have made 5 more threes than the Celtics have. 77-74, Boston by 3. Derek White for Luke Cornett. Return to Derek White. He's wide open, so he takes the 3 and gets it right back. How can teams keep leaving Derek White open at the three-point line?
Well, they stepped away and relaxed for a minute, and then White stood there, and he was by himself.
Celtics just 10 of 30 from 3. That's usually a recipe that puts them behind, but they're up by 6. Josh Green. Handoff Bridges. There's the lefty 3 from the wing. Comes up short. Rebound Cornett. Quick handoff to Tatum. Boston on the move.
Zoom.
Tatum blows right by a couple of guys, including Grant Williams. Switches to the right hand. Scoops it up and in.
That's Tatum.
Timeout, Charles Lee.
Tatum is excellent at that. This time intentionally kind of going towards the basket, but looking to avoid the contact. Sidestep, guys. It's a beautiful move.
6:29 to go, third quarter. Boston 82, Charlotte 74. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 47 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 47 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the all-new F-150 and the 2024 North American Truck of the Year, Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Everyone's buzzing about Sugar Bee apples. Now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday. Pick up Sugar Bee apples for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 5 pounds. Yes, that's right. Just 97 cents a pound for deliciously sweet and juicy Sugar Bee apples. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market. Perfecting the art of fresh.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Celtics coverage on the Sports Hub is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Peace of mind is a valuable thing, especially when it comes to you and your family. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Amica has policies to fit your specific needs. And their friendly and knowledgeable representatives will work with you to make sure you have the right amount of coverage in place. Visit Amica.com to learn more.
Hey students, get an easy A with Clinton Savings Bank's Get Real checking account for ages 16 to 25. It comes with access to over 55,000 surcharge-free all-point ATMs and has mobile banking with remote deposit. So it doesn't matter if you're in your hometown or away at school. You can do your banking anywhere right from your phone. You can also set up text notifications and add your debit card to your mobile wallet for an easier checkout. If you're over 18, you can even open an account online at clintonsavings.com. Clinton Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Randy and Max back at the Amica Insurance broadcast booth where the Boston lead is 8, 82-74 with 6:29 to go in the third quarter. Still unusual to see the Celtics getting outshot from the three-point line in terms of volume and percentage. Yet they're up by 8 midway through the third.
Well, if the guy used to coach for you, right, he's trying to copy the success that he had.
Charlotte is 4th in the NBA in attempting threes. Celtics obviously runaway number 1. Cody Martin. Or LaMelo Ball being chased by Holiday down the right side. Trying to switch to the left hand, and he got blocked by Cornette. Cornette got taken down, goes hard into the stanchion. He was upset, and they call a foul on LaMelo Ball for taking Cornette down.
Well, it just grabbed him. He went in and then grabbed his jersey as he went in towards the basket and pulled him down. A chance it can be very dangerous, but Luke has been effective again, making the play.
That was considered an offensive foul, not a team foul, so Charlotte is not over the limit. I want to say it's another reason the Celtics aren't launching threes here. They're trying to draw fouls and get to the line here, get Charlotte over the limit. Celtics trying to regain the double-digit lead now. Pritchard deep on the right side, lobs for Tatum. Tatum has to go catch it in the corner against Trey Mann. Tatum big size advantage. They come with the double, but he shoots the 3 over it and drills it.
Defender's too small there. Mouse in the house.
25 for Tatum. They took a rebound away, so he's back down to 9. 85-74. Trey Mann dribbles to the mid-block, shovels back out to an open man. Salon hits the 3. Dejan Salon, the 19-year-old rookie, gets it back to 8. 85-77. Jaylen Brown deep on the left side against Salon. What are you thinking about as a 19-year-old? You got Jaylen in front of you. Jaylen switches to the left hand, gets a step, finds Holiday in the corner. Holiday drives, floats it all the way back out.
Ball alive, using that big frame of his. Now Cater comes in to get it.
Jaylen Brown on the road trip is 1 for 17 from 3.
Well, that's not good.
You're not the best analyst in the league for nothing. You were right on that.
I do what I can do, brother. You know, call me Captain Obvious.
Under out of bounds, Pritchard runs to a spot, and he stepped on the end line. That's the second time this year Pritchard's been called for that. He was called for that a lot as a rookie. The Celtics don't take the double-digit lead. Trey Mann dribbles behind the screen, takes the 3 and hits it. What a big swing. Back-to-back threes by Salon and Trey Mann, and the Boston lead goes from 11 quickly down to 5, 85-80. Tatum trying to hold his ground. Deep on the right side against Diabate. 10 of the shot clock. Tatum steps to his right, contested 3. No good. Circle the rim. Salon has the rebound.
I'm going to take him towards the hole. Again, Celtics can't get in this penalty.
Charlotte has made 16 threes, Boston 11. Stop and start. Trey Mann drives right past Pritchard. Tried the fancy handoff to Diabate. He fumbled it. Tatum outlets Holiday, who goes the distance and then misses the dunk. Holiday went all the way down, all alone, and then somehow missed the dunk. Salon going to launch a deep 3 the other way. No good. Really would have popped the crowd. Rebound will go out of bounds.
Well, he was in between dunking it and laying it in. In the first grade, what they tell you, use the glass as their friend.
$85-80. Boston by 5. Tatum deep on the right side against Martin. Bounce pass for Hauser coming strong. Salon takes the 3-pointer away. 7 on the shot clock. Ball return to Tatum. Tatum will try Salon, who's had Brown and Tatum the last 2 times down. Tatum's 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound Grant Williams.
Why aren't you taking this young man to the hole?
And now Tatum is cooled off. He and Jaylen Brown 3 of 14 from distance. Trey Mann against Holiday. Moving to his right. Holiday slides his feet. Trey Mann uses the Diabate screen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper's good. 8 straight for Charlotte. 1 possession game again. 85-82. But in the story of the night, Celtics lead by 10, 12, 15. And the Hornets reel them back. Drew Holiday overruns his dribble. Has it back. Pressured by Diabate. Now Salon trying to hold his ground against Holiday. Holiday throws the body into him. No shot available. Out it comes to Hauser. His straightaway 3. Nope. Rebound Salon. Charlotte with the ball down 3. They have been better in this game, believe it or not, when LaMelo Ball's been out. Martin, left-hand dribble, driving strong on Hauser. Elevates over Cada. Misses the first one. Gets the rebound. Misses the putback. 3rd time. Diabate comes up with the offensive rebound. Kick out Trey Mann. Mann Drives into the paint, floats it with the right hand, no good. Awkward shot, good defense on the interior, but the Celtics not getting rebounds. Diabate gets another one, throws out to Grant Williams. Grant, pump fake, takes the three, rims out, offensive rebound, put back for Trey Mann.
Trey Mann beat a big towards the rim there.
Hornets just got 4 offensive rebounds in that sequence, and they're within 1, 85-84.
So much rest for Luke.
Celtics getting beat on the glass and from the three-point line. Pritchard moving to his right, lobs at the free throw line. Tatum extra pass into the corner. Hauser waiting. 3, you bet. Remain calm and find Hauser. Ends the 10-0 Charlotte run, 88-84. Boston by 4, 2:06 to go in the third. Trey Mann, over the shoulder pass, takes the handoff back from Martin. Holiday creeps up on him defensively. Mann gets the Diabate screen, turns the corner, bounce pass behind his back. Diabate awkward, flip shot from 12 feet, look bad. Tatum grabs the rebound. Second time he's gotten his 10th rebound tonight. They finally give it to him. Tatum walks through the logo at center court. Trey Mann down in his defensive stance. Tatum lining him up, dribbling between his legs, stop and start, spins to his right, back to his left, leans into the contact, throws out on the right side. Hauser shovels to Pritchard, 4 on the shot clock. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, coming strong, has to shoot it. Pump fake, gets rid of it at the last second, and he hits the shot. Wow. Peyton Pritchard was 0 for 4 tonight, and this time nearly dribbles out the shot clock, has to take a step back, forced 15-footer, and that's the one that goes.
Well, the guy 6'7" on it.
90-84. Celtics by 6. Trey Mann getting pounded by Pritchard. Spins on him. Gets to 12 feet. Jumper's good.
He is a bucket.
17 points. Make it 19 points in 19 minutes for Trey Mann. 90-86. Boston by 4. Told you, I love that guy in this team. Over the shoulder pass. Pritchard for Tatum. Up fakes the 3. Now takes it with Mann getting his hands down. It's no good. And the rebound for Salon. Final minute. Third quarter, Charlotte with the ball, down by 4. Trying to play the long game here. This is a Joe Mazzulla special of 3 for 2. Charles Lee going for here. Cross-court pass deflected by Hauser. Salon saves it. Bad entry deflected. Stolen by Drew Holiday. Lead pass for Pritchard. Pritchard attacks and gets fouled, and he was very fortunate not to be called for traveling because all he was doing down there was looking for the contact.
Because he did walk. You know, state the obvious. He slid that back foot looking for the contact and never maintained that pivot foot. Could have had that called easily against him.
So now Peyton Pritchard 6 of 6 from the line this year. Will go to the line for the first time after he made his first shot just a minute ago. First free throw is good. Boston lead is 5.
Here's another thing you notice about Pritchard. How much more confident he is about talking to people in public, media, all that kind of stuff. But when you come in the league initially, you're a little hesitant. Not like Cedric Maxwell, talk to everybody, but he was more of a quiet guy. Now you can see his personality starting to shine a little bit more.
He gets the free throws. Celtics have recovered a little bit. 7-2 run pushes the lead back to 6. 92-86. 2 for 1, about to pass the Hornets by here as we go under 24 seconds right now in the third quarter.
You attack here.
Bridges against Hauser. Double team comes with Pritchard. Now Bridges spins on Pritchard. Tatum showing help. Comes to the backside. Can't get it away. That leaves Grant Williams open in the corner. Cornette comes out to challenge. So Grant Williams drives. Throws out to Bridges who launches the shot clock. Not in time. Shot clock violation. The Celtics play a big sequence of defense. And now they'll get the last shot here in the third quarter.
That was about Grant not taking the first shot. Shot was in the corner. Take that shot, which was available. You don't take it. Then you hesitate around. Shot clock going down.
7 seconds to go. Tatum against Martin. Gets across half court. 4 seconds to go. Tatum, stutter step, tries the right side, squares, elevates, and it rims out at the buzzer. Tatum and the Celtics go cold. They score only 21 points in the quarter, but they hang on to the lead. Boston by 15 at the end of 1. By 4 at halftime, they're up by 6 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Spectrum Center in Game 1 of the 2-game series. Boston 92, Charlotte 86 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Civic Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for just $1, and everyone is going, including you. Just a hunch. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Third-party delivery prices may be higher. The Celtics are back in action, and this season you can be back in the stands to experience it all live. Get verified tickets from Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the NBA, and you won't miss a single epic moment. And rest assured, if your plans change, Ticketmaster has you covered, because selling your seats securely with Ticketmaster is as easy as a few taps. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Hey, it's Felger here. The NBA is finally back. A new season means new ways to get into the action at the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. First time, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Every point counts with the DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code SPORTSHUB. That's code SPORTSHUB for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. And Hope is here if you feel you have a gambling problem. Call 800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. 21 plus. Play it smart from the start with GameSenseMA.com. Massachusetts only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
Strange one in Charlotte. Celtics scored 40 in the first quarter. Charlotte scored 42 in the second quarter. The teams combined for 40 in the third, and the Celtics only scored 21 points, still managed to extend their lead. 92-86, Boston by 6 as we go to the fourth, and pretty striking difference here. Luke Cornett, to me, has been the unsung hero. He's got the start for Al Horford tonight. Celtics plus 18 with Cornett in the game, minus 12 with Queta.
Boy, they took Queta out quickly, man, after he got beat by that small guy to get a rebound.
Pritchard, Hauser, Brown, White, Cornett. 5 on the floor for the Celtics, going left to right, wearing the road blacks beginning the fourth quarter. Derek White in the paint, gets pushed from behind. Not enough to get a foul call, but he runs it off the window and in. 94-86.
Great observation by you that he did. It was a hand in the back. Step back.
Derek White with 15. LaMelo, stop and start, gets inside that dotted line. He is automatic from there, flipping it up and in. He's got 23 on 9 of 19. But LaMelo is a minus 13 in this game. Jaylen Brown throws that big body into LaMelo, gets in deep, runs it off the glass and in. He wanted the and one.
Ooh, falling again. It's a slippy spot on the floor.
He rushes to get back. There's an open man. It's Salon. His three is good. Jaylen Brown never got back up in time to challenge that shot. And how about Salon here, who's knocked down 3 threes, the 19-year-old in his first game against the world champs. He's got 9 in 15 minutes. Jaylen Brown attacks the paint, doubled down low, so he kicks out to Pritchard, challenged by Salon. Pritchard, bounce pass, goes right to the legs of Cornett, but picked up by Derek White in the corner. His three comes up short. And the rebound for Diabate, 96-91. Charlotte with the ball down by 5 with 10:39 to go. LaMelo moving to his left, launches an off-balance three and hits it.
He's already going to launch that. When you don't step out against him, he's getting that step back and separation.
Charlotte has made 18 threes tonight and the Celtics 12. Yet Boston's up by 2, 96-94. And here's a foul against Charlotte. Away from the ball. Pritchard got launched. It's the third on the LaMelo ball.
Tell you what, you know, in that last quarter, Celtics didn't go to the line when trying to utilize that penalty situation they were in.
That's why the low-scoring quarter, neither the Hornets nor the Celtics got free throws, but Charlotte, as you said, had 14 fouls pretty early. Derek White, kick out Pritchard. Just a deep three from the left side. Nope. 0 for 5 from distance as Pritchard. Cornett couldn't get the offensive rebound, and now Charlotte can tie or better. They had the early lead. They've had a couple of chances at it, have not been able to regain the lead here in the second half. Bridges switches to the left hand, steps away from Derek White. The three bounces out, would have given Charlotte the lead. Instead, rebound Peyton Pritchard. A great start for Charlotte this year under Charles Lee. Pritchard pinned along the sidelines, finds Jaylen Brown straight away. Cornett sets a high screen. Jaylen ambles that way. Diabate in front of him, 8 on the shot clock. Jalen just backing it out. Dribbling
Zoom.
between his legs. Switches to the left hand. Jalen drives, finds Cornette down low. Cornette gets fouled.
Well, you don't have your big fellow out there, Porzingis, but Luke has handled himself well right now on both ends. He's not shooting the threes like you're going to get from anybody else on any big, but Porzingis would shoot those. But what you have is Luke being effective in the inside, laying the ball up, getting fouled, blocking shots, clogging the middle up a little bit. And that's something that, wow.
That, I believe, is the first missed free throw this year for Luke Cornette. It is. Luke Cornette has just creeped into the top 10 in Celtics history in free throw shooting.
I thought he had ice water in his veins. Chicken time? Is that here?
Second one's good. Starts a new streak, 97-94. Who do you think leads the Celtics all time in free throw shooting?
Me.
Okay, that's incorrect. LaMelo Ball moves into the corner. Josh Green. Green knocks Derek White backwards, misses off the glass, but he got the foul call. And Josh Green will go to the line with Charlotte down 3 and 9:22 to go.
What you see from other players when they go from other teams, like a Green, as he attacks the rim. Because when you're playing on those other teams and you had a Luka, you didn't get a chance. You were more of a corner shooter. Green misses the first of 2 free throws, though.
So Ray Allen is the Celtics' all-time leader in free throw percentage.
He beat me by 1%. Thought it was in there.
Guess who's second?
Me.
I learned this last night because I was looking up Luke Cornette. Josh Green is not, as he misses both.
Wrong
for
again.
Charlotte, still 97-94. Boston by 3. Jaylen Brown against Josh Green. Pritchard jumps out, sets a high screen. Now LaMelo Ball out in front of Jaylen Brown. Trying to stop the drive before it starts, but Jalen just bowls his way to 12 feet, steps through, draws the contact, shot's no good, but Jaylen Brown will go to the line for his 7th and 8th free throws of the night.
Got a mouse in the house, took his man right in the paint, being effective just to get in, give him the popcorn popper, go right to the body. I'm waiting for the answer here.
Wally Zerbiak.
Okay. Wouldn't have got that one. See one of my good buddies sitting up in front. And far away from me here, Gerald Henderson in the building. Henderson steals the ball.
Jalen misses the first free throw. One of the biggest plays in Celtics history.
Absolutely.
Quite simply. That was on the rookie James Worthy. Threw that ball away in game 2 after.
Scared to touch it.
The Lakers won game 1 in Boston of the '84 finals and were about to go up 2-0 going home.
Did they use that as his rookie year? I'm just questioning because I know he got hurt his first year. Might have played. It did not. Might have been. It could have been the second year. I'm not sure.
And then,
I'll check it.
Of course, the Lakers rolled in game 3. That was the game which Lowry called everybody out afterwards. And it could easily have been 3-0. Instead, it was 2-1.
How'd that work out for him?
Well, that's when the game became a fight in game 4, and that's where it all turned around. Jalen gets the second free throw, so we're at 98-94. Cornette and Jaylen Brown each split a pair. And the Celtics lead is 98-94 with exactly 8:58 to go. Trey Mann, 19 points in 20 minutes, finds LaMelo Ball. Ball down the right side, elevates over Keita and scores. LaMelo up to 28. He has had some big nights against the Celtics in his very young career. And this is Charlotte, remember, without Brandon Miller. It's going to be a tough team. Fun to watch. Jaylen Brown driving against LaMelo. Extra pass down low, Keita, and he'll flip it in easily with the right hand.
Well, he's been trying to set Keita up several times. This time, able to catch the ball and go up all in one motion.
Keita 4 for 4. Jaylen Brown's up to 5 assists, 100-96. Stop and start, driving, LaMelo. Little scoop handoff underneath. The Abate returns it to LaMelo, who runs into the corner. Follow-away 3 is good. Wow.
That was a tough shot.
He was not remotely set. He was almost backpedaling when he took that shot with little room to work. Boston lead is down to 1.
Don't say it again.
Keita, and offensive foul. Josh Green drew it.
You can tell it was, as I'm saying, don't set it again. First thing, you set the pick, and if the guy doesn't go through the pick, what are you going to do? Hornets have a great opportunity in their building right now. Now, the Hornets bench is up, Celtics bench is down.
A little reminiscent of last year's early game in here.
Technical foul.
Yep.
Who is on?
Could be on Joe Mazzulla. Sam Cassell is grabbing Joe. Tony Dobbins in front of him, too. Joe is really hot.
Wow. That looked like the same way they were protecting Trump that time. Get through.
Ooh, LaMelo Ball misses the free throw.
USA, USA, USA.
You know, you do the Trump stuff, and then they come at me on social media for all the MAGA people.
Hey, they can't get to me because I don't go to social media.
So you're a smarter man than I. 100-99 to remain. Charlotte can still take the lead on this possession.
Did I say something that was wrong there? It did look like that.
Well, like that matters, right? If you're right or wrong. Trey Mann moves the right side of LaMelo Ball. Derek White and him defensively. LaMelo Ball pops to his left, launches a three, no good. Rebound, Peyton Pritchard.
That was a real heat check there.
He takes crazy shots, but some of them go in. He is now 5 of 12 from distance. He's got 31 points. Boston by 1. Jaylen Brown. He is bumped and fouled by Josh Green as he starts his drive.
You know what I like about Josh Green? I'm afraid to get the contact, and then the secondary contact.
I really like this team they have put together for a younger team. And by the way, now you pointed out earlier in the third quarter, Charlotte got to 14 fouls. Celtics never got to the free throw line. Charlotte is at 14 fouls now with 7:35 to go.
I'm not the best in the business for nothing. Oh, something good. Well, let's see if they can cash in, get to the free throw line. Here it comes.
Entry. Jaylen Brown, pump fake, scores off the glass.
But they let Jaylen extend that off arm, though, to get by his man. That's not fair.
102-99. Jaylen's got 23. 7 of them from the free throw line. Grant Williams, ball fake, strong down the left side. Derek White stays with him, blocks the shot, and comes up with the ball, keeping himself in bounds.
Derek White never jumps.
Derek White, stop and start, attacks Grant, draws the contact, runs it up, no good. Derek White will go to the free throw line, and this is depth right here.
That is Derek White. Derek White on the defensive end, and then catches Grant, a smart player, on the offensive end, backpedaling, and then goes right into the body. Shoots a couple of free throws. We talked about, can you cash in now that you're in the penalty? This is a good opportunity for the Celtics right now if they can defend a little bit and then kind of march to the line.
First free throw. Rattles in. Charles Lee going to grab a timeout here. It comes with 7:07 to go at Spectrum Center. Boston 103, Charlotte 99, and the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Maybe deep down inside, Embiid does care, but doesn't it feel like he doesn't care? We'll be the 10th seed, and we'll win 2 games and get into it, and we'll play the Celtics, and we'll beat them and win a championship because I'm going to be healthy. And I think they're selling that, which is, I'm not sure people are buying it anymore.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And while the nation is running to the polls, your favorite NFL team is running to the phones. Who's staying? Who's on the move?
We're not going to just make a move to make it. It's got to be the right guy.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
To win your fantasy football league, you need to be one step ahead of the competition. And at SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio, we're giving you the edge you need to take home the trophy.
There are no tight ends that you can count on. We will tell you who to start.
Our experts are doling out start-sit advice, waiver pickups, and so much more to help you win a championship.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Listen right now on Channel 87 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The biggest NBA topics are discussed on Give and Go with Rob Perez.
Evan Mobley, we brought up his name. They all said we came back here because we know what this dude is about to do. Essentially, his potential, his unicorn status is about to be unlocked.
Right corner Mobley, wide open three. Evan knocked it down.
His athleticism, his versatility, his skill on display this season.
Hear Give and Go, weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Celtics by 4, 103-99 with 7:07 to go.
Well, you've seen the Celtics do some stuff, but can now they come back defensively and get some things done? I mean, I'm going to look at this team, and you said, man has been very good shooting the basketball. It's kind of fun to watch. I watch him. He reminds me of several players I've seen over the years who had that hesitating kind of dribble and could get you where they wanted to go.
Derek White has another free throw coming here. We'll take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Derek White gets the free throws. We're 104-99. Boston by 5, 7:03 to go. Trey Mann moving to his right. Pritchard challenges. Ball moved back to Bridges. Bridges ducks the shoulder, drives on Jordan Walsh. Got to pull the rug on him. They both kind of go tumbling. Bridges goes to the ground, misses the runner. Derek White lobs it on the inside. Cada has a step, pump fake on Trey Mann, and reverse slams it home with the right hand, right on the grill of Miles Bridges.
Oh, the big fella.
Cade has been aggressive and confident on the offensive end, but he's been hurt defensively. Bridges steps back to create an open three on him, but he misses it. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Boston by 7 on the ball.
Attack the rim. You're in the penalty.
Jaylen trying to lose Grant Williams, switches back to the left hand, attacks, misses the first shot, got to hand the rebound. He's knocked down from behind. He's tumbling down, giving Charlotte a 5-on-4 the other way. LaMelo tried to dribble around Derek White. White gave the foul to slow the play down. Grant Williams is making the transition take foul sign, even though Derek White fouled him at the three-point line while standing in front of him. They're actually going to talk about it. Derek White definitely gave the foul. And it'll be on the side.
I thought it was a little kind of like the take foul because he knew his guy was down. Now you look at the benches. Celtic benches are animated. On the other bench, nothing. Everybody's sitting down and Celtic fans starting to come to life.
Grant Williams on the inbound.
He's coming. He's coming.
Bridges going strong against Pritchard. In the paint, flips it with the right hand and scores.
You can tell when he's going. He gets low. He gets that big body of his, man. Not a lot of people are going to stop him.
Ends the 6-0 Boston run. 106-101. Celtics by 5. Derek White enters to Tatum, gets in behind Bridges, but Bridges, make up speed, gets there, and then just slaps down the ball and knocks it away. Tatum turns it over under the basket. Martin goes the distance, scores, but wipe it away. Offensive foul. Grant Williams set a moving screen for him. Grant's not arguing the call. He's telling Cody Martin he went the wrong way.
Yeah, he kept running, and the defender couldn't get there. Easy call. Remember, Joe Mazzulla has to keep his cool here. He already picked up one technical. He'd be out of here. Now, what I like is what Kate is doing now. When you have a off quarter, off half as a young player, you get another opportunity, you come back in, and you be more aggressive.
Jaylen Brown with 5.5 to go on a 5-point lead. Celtics being tested the way they were in Detroit on Saturday night. Jaylen spins back into LaMelo Ball, puts it up no good, but LaMelo just is not solid enough defensively, and he fouls almost every time.
Well, he's reaching, and you don't have to reach. Brown is almost sideways when you're trying to shoot the basketball, but you're giving him opportunity by just sticking your hand in. He goes right into the hands, shoots free throws. I used to love when the guy puts his hands out because I just go right into his hands and step to the free throw line to get pennies from heaven.
This is now the 46th and 47th free throws for Jaylen Brown in game number 6.
Man, you got to love that. If he makes them.
First one rattles in.
The thing about a free throws, those are easy opportunities. As my coach said, pennies from heaven. Just pick them up. A lot of times people like you will drop some coins in the supermarket. I'll just pick them up. Pennies.
You know, nobody really carries coins anymore.
They give you coins, Sean. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what store you go to.
Jaylen Brown gets the free throws, 108-101. Not using Apple Pay yet. Celtics by 7. Great truster of technology that you are. LaMelo gets the high screen from Martin. Keita jumps out at LaMelo ball. That's the matchup Charlotte wants. LaMelo steps back on Keita, but he misses the open 3. Rebound, Pritchard got hit, no call. And Jaylen Brown secures the rebound anyway. We go under 5 minutes with Boston leading by 7.
Man, he's been going to the free throw line then.
Jaylen, deep on the left side. He lines up LaMelo. Bounce pass cross court, fielded by Pritchard, but Josh Green got his leg out to try to deflect that, and he kicked it.
Pritchard finally hits his first 3 then. Now coming out of the basketball game.
LaMelo is playing with 5 fouls here. And the Celtics are going to hunt him. Tatum on the inbound. Derek White's got it. LaMelo in front of him. Tatum fouled by Martin. Bad foul. Cody Martin trying to prevent Tatum from coming out to get the basketball, and Tatum knows that Charlotte is over the limit, and now Tatum will just walk to the free throw line, and here's where young teams lose games.
Tatum actually is going up to just try to set a pick, and Martin just grabbed him not to allow him to run. And you do that right in front of the officials. Very easy call. But Tatum misses the first 2 free throws.
He didn't miss the 3 that he had to take when he won the contest in the first quarter, giving the Celtics that 15-point lead. 1 of 2. 109-101. Hot start for Tatum. He's cooled off, but still has 26 and 10. 25, 7 and 5 for Jaylen Brown. 109-101. Boston by 8. Trey Mann, slowed down by Jaylen, spins back to his left. He's in the paint, leans in. Jaylen stayed with him. Not only blocked the shot, he got a hand on a loose ball to try to keep it alive, but he just deflected it out of bounds. Charlotte has barely any time to shoot. 0.7.
Are they calling a technical here? This time, yep, the technical.
It's on Charles Lee.
Charles Lee was standing there, ran on the floor. He thought Mann was fouled in by Brown.
Technical on Joe Mazzulla tonight and a technical on Charles Lee. Long runs with Mike Budenholzer in Atlanta and Milwaukee. Championship for the Bucks, a championship in Boston. Now his first head coaching job off to a 2-2 start, and stayed with the Celtics for 42-43 minutes here, but now down by 9 with 4:18 to go.
See, and Lee is funny because I talked to him. What he said, look, Grant Hill was trying to buy, not Grant Hill, but Grant Williams is trying to buy the same house he was buying.
All right, we got a shot clock issue here. They've reset the shot clock to 14. It should be at 0.7. That's what the Celtics are saying, because that's where it was. They have 1.2 on there, even though it's at 0.7 when they called the technical on Charles Lee. Celtics bench was right on that. So Trey Mann will trigger the inbound. 1.2 on the shot clock. It's in. LaMelo, crazy hook shot, and he got the rim with it, but Drew Holiday grabs the rebound, gets undercut, and Joe Mazzulla grabs the timeout.
No, they actually called a foul here.
Yeah, they had to because Drew Holiday didn't have possession. Late call, but the right one because Drew Holiday got undercut.
The officials are a little lax here in this game. It's like they got someplace to go. You can clearly see this is a great rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, foul should have been on Martin right away.
Yeah.
They called it on Green. which is totally wrong. It's the 4th on Green instead of the 2nd on Martin.
What do you like?
Competence.
Well,
which
how
we
about
don't
that?
get at the free throw line for the Celtics tonight. Another miss. This one for Drew Holiday.
Timeout here by Lee.
Celtics started 14 of 14 from the free throw line and now have missed 4 of their last 10. Charles Lee will take a timeout here, so we'll take it as well. 4:13 to go. Boston 110, Charlotte 101 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Rev up the fun with the Honda Civic and HR-V. These vehicles redefine the game when it comes to performance and style. With sporty designs matched by powerful performance, the Civic and HR-V deliver a driving experience like no other. But what really sets these cars apart from the crowd is the spirit of determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
With the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app, you'll earn points on every purchase. And now there are even more ways to easily redeem your points for rewards. Members enjoy personalized deals and can save up to 20% weekly. Earn gas discounts of up to $1 a gallon at participating stations. And can easily opt in to redeem points for automatic cash off at checkout. Just set it and forget it. All with the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Become a member for free when you download today.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
18,557, the official attendance listed tonight. It's brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd on excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics up by 9 now with 4:13 to go, trying to keep pace with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are going to go to 6-0 when they close out the Orlando Magic tonight. Magic playing without Paolo Banchero. Cleveland up by 20 with 9 minutes to go. The Knicks just blew out the Pistons start to finish in Detroit tonight. 36 and 31 minutes for Jalen Brunson. Cat 21, 11, and 7 coming off his big game the other night. Knicks are now 3-2. Pistons shot 51% and got crushed. Knicks made 18 threes in that game.
Knicks taking some from the Celtics playbook.
Pacers and Pelicans tied at 62. New Orleans just suffered all kinds of injuries right now. Brooklyn and Chicago in a 2-point game. The Bulls have back-to-back 20-point comeback wins. After Holiday gets 1 or 2 at the free throw line, Celtics lead by 10, 111-101. Celtics have scored the last 5 points in the game, all from the free throw line.
What I like about that is Holiday getting up, riding this man, and not giving him any room. Got a guy like Melo Ball, he wants to dance.
LaMelo, over-the-shoulder pass, Bridges on the perimeter, hand off to Trey Mann. Derek White tries to slide his feet. Mann gets around him, pump fake on Caden, scores off the window. I love this kid. 111-103. Charlotte not done yet. 8-point margin, clock rolling with 3:41 to go. Tatum sets a screen. Ball move back to Tatum from Derek White. Another ball playing with those 5 fouls. White goes into the left corner for a Drew Holiday 3 that rims out. Cody Martin grabs the rebound. Holiday's gone cold. He'll get his first one tonight. Ball moves into the corner. Bridges had a 3, didn't want to take it. Kicks out Cody Martin, up fakes, drives past Queta, scoops it up and in. Cade has had some highlights on the offensive end, but he struggled on the defensive end tonight. 111-105. Well, a little surprised Celtics aren't closing with Cornette here. 3:04 to go. Celtics plus 16 with Cornette tonight. -6 with Cade. Under 3 minutes to go. Celtics lead 111-105. Jaylen Brown for Drew Holiday, deep on the left side. Cross court, Derek White up fakes the three on Trey Mann, puts it to the floor, gets in deep, elevates, and throws up a crazy shot. No good. Grant Williams has the rebound. Trey Mann, jump pass, picked off by Jaylen Brown. He deflects it ahead to Drew Holiday. Celtics have a 4-on-2. Cross court, Tatum. Tatum draws a double team. Moves to Keita in the paint. Keita gets bumped by Grant Williams, throws out to Holiday, steps to his left, sets himself, takes the three and makes it.
That's his shot. He wants to sidestep you. That's a big steal.
Jaylen has been very, very good tonight. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists to give him that steal to set up the Holiday three. Bridges drive, scoops to the left hand, no good. Tatum grabs his 11th rebound. Boston on the move. Bounce pass lead for Derek White, and Grant Williams gets in front of Tatum. They collide, knocks him down, and then Tatum got up quickly. And John Conley, the younger official, not understanding their relationship, jumped up like Tatum was going to go after Grant. And Grant just went really hard into Tatum.
Yeah, he went really hard into him, but what he's doing, he was just getting up. Tatum was getting up, walking away. He wasn't going into the play.
No, he wasn't, but I'll tell you what, that should be a flagrant. All this stops the clock with 2:02 to go. Tatum will get at least 2 free throws here.
Yeah, and what they're going to say, this was a take foul.
I think it's more than a take foul. I thought that was not a basketball play.
Wow. Okay. I mean, we don't even need to go to Secaucus, do we? Just let you call this one. I'll take your word.
How much better would the league be if we just you and I made all the decisions right here?
Oh my God. How much? Wait, let me back this up. How much better would the world be if we went according to God?
The defensive foul against Grant Williams is under review for a potential flagrant foul.
Okay.
I would not want to say I hate to say I told you so, because that's inaccurate. But has anybody, the issue the other day that everybody was all up in arms about was about the Celtics challenging, winning, challenged again and won, and then they couldn't challenge anymore even when they were right later in the game. And people were tweeting me saying, what kind of crazy institution is it where you can be right, challenge, be right, and then not be allowed to challenge anymore? And I said marriage.
Wow. Is that for the man or the woman?
Probably best to leave it there.
Yeah, go right ahead. You're out there, DJ White, you're out there freestyling right now. Go ahead.
We're looking at the replay here. There was nothing basketball about what Grant Williams did there. He just threw his body like a linebacker. And Jason Tatum really put his hands hard on the official. John Conley grabbed him to try to stop him because he mistakenly thought Tatum was going to go after Grant Williams. Yep. And Tatum just, who was upset because he had gotten barreled into, shoved Conley away.
Review, Grant Williams accelerates, makes a significant impact to the dribbler. A non-basketball play, potential for injury. Because of these reasons, the play has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty too.
Wow.
Grant Williams has been ejected from the game. 2 shots for Jaylen Brown. Boston ball, timeout.
So Grant Williams' night is done. Said it was clearly a flagrant foul, whether it was a flagrant 2 or not. That was up to the officials, and they called a flagrant 2. So this is basically going to eliminate any chance Charlotte had in this game, because now Boston already leading by 9. Now you get a boatload of free throws here.
Well, here's the crazy thing about all that is you say Tatum put his hand on the official, or the official put his hand on Tatum first. And he was just saying, no, man, I'm good. I'm good. And Grant's my guy. I'm not gonna fight him. Although Cedric Maxwell would say, I don't care who he is. Let's do this.
Were you ever involved, in trying to remember, in a, I don't say altercation, anything with a former teammate who then was playing for another team, or with the Celtics or somebody when you came back?
No, those are my guys. So I wasn't trying to hit Danny or DJ or Larry.
Not even Danny, huh? I mean, if anybody could rile you up to do it.
No, Danny was really my guy. He was very much so. He took me up in the hills of Utah that time. And guy was coming down the mountain with a rifle, and I'm in a pickup truck, and I'm thinking like, where's Danny at? Hey, I'm with Danny. I'm with Danny Ainge. All I could hear was that music.
You sure got to put, it never. Tatum will trigger the side of the bounce. He hit the free throw. Celtics now up by 11 as we hit 2 minutes to go. Ball in the hands of Tatum. Tatum going to rock a three over LaMelo Ball. No good, but LaMelo Ball fouls Tatum. 3 more free throws, and LaMelo Ball has fouled out.
Bad play. Sometimes you start talking about winning plays in basketball. That's a play that you don't win. Well, you weren't going to win anyway, but I guess the guy's the money's worth. He got 6 fouls.
What did we talk about the Celtics not being able to get to the free throw line in that third quarter after Charlotte was deep in the penalty? This is me doing the math really quickly here on the total number of free throws the Celtics have gotten in the fourth quarter. They are up to, this is going to be the 18th and 19th free throw
for potential flagrant foul.
Because he may have gone under him in addition.
He did. Their foot was there. If you see him go up with the shot, they're not going to replay this, but he goes up with the shot. He comes down, and the step under the foot can, do some damage.
So now this game just at a crawl with the issue pretty much decided here with 1:56 to go. Celtics by 11. Tatum gets 3 more free throws. And Celtics may get the ball back if they call this a flagrant. Grant Williams has been ejected for a flagrant 2. LaMelo Ball just fouled out.
Well,
I don't think he landed under him. He definitely fouled him.
Well, you could see the foot as he just as he goes up with the jump shot, and he
there was a leg-on-leg collision. That was the foul.
After review, the defender closes out recklessly and puts his left leg in the landing area of the shooter. The shooter then lands on that and rolls his ankle. Potential for injury is there. The play has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1. It'll be 3 shots for Jason Tatum, and it'll be Boston Ball side out.
Good God, this is a power play.
Well, Joe Mazzulla wanted a power play in basketball. He's got it.
Whoa. Man, 3 more free throws. Tatum's already shot 2. He'll shoot 3 more, so this is 5 free throws Tatum is going to shoot. And the Celtics get this ball back and essentially walk backwards now, win this game.
So it's a 6-point game with 2:36 to go.
Here's the thing you definitely look at is the fact that you look at this game and Tatum is kind of collecting points now, but I agree with you in the fact that Luke Cornett, Kata come in and did some good things, but Luke Cornett probably was a more stabilizing force at the end of the day, but Kata had a real nice dunk attempt on the head of Miles Bridges.
I've got the Celtics with 20 free throw attempts in this fourth quarter. Now up by 14, 119-105, and another ridiculous foul given by Seth Curry, fouling Pritchard. You talk about all those minutes you don't get back in your life.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a restaurant here to eat tonight. Although it probably,
wonder, are these teams?
No, it probably would be good for me not to make it because my kids are with me and they're not even thinking about, paying 1 penny. Oh, Dad's here. He got it. My one son went to the Cheesecake Factory by himself one time and came out and said, "Man, that stuff is expensive there, Dad."
Tell us about it.
Good.
Pritchard steals the inbound after making the free throw. Boy, you want to talk about an epic collapse. The Pacers lost the 21-point lead in 8+ minutes the other night. This was a 6-point game with 2:36 to go. In 1 minute, the Celtics have scored 9 straight points, and here comes Derek White, blocked from behind, but Kata gets the offensive rebound. Kata turns, nobody in front of him, so he slams it home, and the Celtics have scored 11 straight points, and they've done it in 67 seconds to create their largest lead of the night, up by 17.
Derek White looked like he's limping a little bit over there.
Remember, same 2 teams tomorrow night. An earlier start, 6 o'clock. The running floater is good for Man.
Man, they showed me some things, man.
Oh, no doubt. 23 for Trey Mann in 28 minutes.
Man, scoring the basketball nicely.
He dogs Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard brings it into the front court. Celtics will go to 5-1. Game 2 of the series tomorrow night. We'll be with you at 5:30 on the network. Pritchard ball fake, shovel to the corner. Derek White for 3. Rims out. And the rebound for Seth Curry. 15 is the margin here as we enter the final minute. Lob on the inside, caught by Bridges. Throws it back out to Manis. A deep 3, way short. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Dribbles it away from Salon to himself, just trying to get across half court. And Charlotte made this interesting for 45-plus minutes. But too many mistakes for a younger team down the stretch against the champs. And score is not going to look close. And now another foul.
Curry just pulled Pritchard down. Technical.
Yep.
Just do Bridges out the game. I think he's just got thrown out of the game.
Double technical on Bridges. So Tatum will shoot these. And then Pritchard will shoot free throws.
So Joe Mazzulla gets his wish.
Power play.
Power play. Power play. Power play. That's all you've seen. Celtics at the free throw line. Celtics at the free throw line. How many more people? 2 people early in the locker room right now. Bridges comes in the locker room. Tatum shoots a couple more free throws. Tatum at 32-11.
I've got the Celtics here. This will be 23, 24, 25, and then 26 free throw attempts in the fourth quarter. We might as well just, this is going so long, we might as well just stay here and play the second game now. Tatum misses the first.
Technical. Now Pritchard shoots the free throws.
I thought they called 2 on Bridges and ejected him.
Well, they did, but they ejected him, but they gave him 1 technical. And Tatum about to come out of this basketball game as Pritchard shoots the first 2 free throws.
Not a terribly thrilling conclusion to a fun night.
This is a movie you're watching. Man, this is a great movie. It's a great movie.
People, you know what? I've been listening to talk shows all week with this ridiculous argument of how the Celtics are ruining basketball. Free throws are ruining basketball. Who wants to watch teams launch 40 free throws when they can take 43 pointers? Trey Mann down the right side beats Keita. Misses. Offensive rebound. Diabate blocked on the putback. They're going to call goaltending. Give Diabate that bucket. We're at 124 to 109. Celtics just have to get across half court. J.D. Davison for Peyton Pritchard. And mercifully, a long free throw nightmare here in the Queen City will come to an end. Celtics bounce back. 59 combined for Tatum and Brown. They were both very good tonight. Luke Cornett getting the start for Al Horford. Celtics are back in the win column, and Jack Buck famously said, we'll see you tomorrow night. Celtics beat the Hornets 124-109. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Celtics basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Don't miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Civic Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and